what time it is. Marvin Devine, Huber, Axel, and you know how we do.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to this wonderful, very exciting dual screen presentation with my boy, Mr. President, Clan President of the Sith Lords, Mikey Vaedur. What an absolute treat and a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome in here, sir. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Thank you very much for having me here.
Pleasure is mine. It's mine. And the plans. Let me just explain about the plans before we get into greetings. It was meant to be a Sith Lords all the way dual stream presentation, but due to some advantageous clan shenanigans, that's the only way to describe it, it looks like Sith Lords are home and hosed and just doing a victory lap for the weekend. So, as Clanables have only got a 10k lead above relegation, it will be Sith Lords on the left, Clanables on the right. And Mikey's going to be playing 10, I'll be playing 11, and we're just going to have a good old time. Mike's on the US server, I'm on the European server, so anyone who's looking forward to sniping, that is where you need to be. 10 on the American server, 11 on the European server. So with that said, let's say hello to everyone. We've got Paul, we've got Mikey, he's everywhere, he can't stay away. Blazer the Taser, Mike, Uncle Fergus, Simon, good to see you, Frank, Jack, we got Marnix, we got Graham, we have Wesley, John Aiken, we got Wheels, oh my gosh, what a treat. Welcome in, my love. We got Lee, we got Mode, Alphonse, we have Brandon Burke and Scott Douglas. Wow, you guys, we got Bill, we got Wade. My golly goodness me, what an absolute treat and a pleasure to have you all in here. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday mornings. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your holiday weekend. Tell us what your plans are getting up to, and we can be celebrating with you. And it's just lovely to have you here. Mike, have you got anything to say to the people?
Hi.
Hi. Good. Good. Right.
I'm really surprised right now that the lead just doubled overnight.
It's good, eh?
Yeah, it's really nice when you wake up in the morning and someone else called it and their friends go help other friends. And now it's just, I can enjoy the weekend without stress.
Indeed, indeed. And start building up that bankroll after your after your tough time in 11.
Yeah, if anyone saw the hour I was streaming last night after dark, I apologize, but I guess after 4 beers, sometimes I really can't play Golf Clash at all. So we're on coffee this morning, so we're all good to go.
Right, Bill has a day on the actual golf course planned. Have a lovely time, brother. Stevie J, good to see you. Right, it is the last weekend of the season, so please tell us what you are doing, what your plans are. If you've got any Golf Clash obligations. For me, it's all Clanables now. Sith Lords are safe, and I'm just going to go Clanables all the way. Spare a sister some gems. That's what Wheels wants.
I'm really excited about next season's plans, to be honest. I'm already looking past this season and ready to grind for some tarts there.
Yeah. Who's in the tarts push next season? I can see Scotty in the house. I can see Lord Lee. Ash, did I say hello to you? Welcome in here, brother. I've started, Mike. Way ahead of you. No time to waste.
Oh, okay, you're
time to waste.
too.
This hole is very, very interesting to try and drive the green, but here we're just going to try and pop it down there for what appears to be a Falcon rough bump as the best option. I need to stop being such a greedy bastard on this drive, that's what I need to do. So, start with 6.5 top speed.
So, I think this is another member of our bracket of death I'm playing over here. I think.
Okay, nicely down there with 6.5 top spin, Kenneth. We can't fit a tiny little webcam in here. Can't fit a tiny little webcam. Don't you worry, Ken. It'll be back. It will be back. It might be back later. We might have time for another one later.
I got a face for radio over here, so that's
I love your face. Quinton, great to see you. Dane, welcome in. Chief Tinker in the house. Welcome, Adam and Golf Clash A, the youngest streamer in the community. Make sure you're checking out Golf Clash A for some fantastic content from a different voice that you may not have heard. So, Santi going right here. This will be interesting. Two different approaches. Merc Dilson, lovely to see. Now, this is the first time that I've tried one of these dual streams with some music on in the background, so do please let me know about the levels. Can you hear Mike? Can you hear me? Can you hear music of some description?
I don't know about you guys, but I can't hit perfect at all since they put the little greater circle in there. Is the circle the same, or is it smaller now to hit perfect?
No, it's the same.
It's the same. I don't know if it's visually throwing me off. I just gotta rely more on my timing than my eyeballs. But it just seems like all of a sudden I lost the ability to hit perfect. It might just be because I'm bad at Golf Clash.
Could be anything, couldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Could be
bad
anything.
algo, I guess. I've had little conversations with a lot of the other clans that we've been in that bracket with this season, just crossing paths with them. Everybody's actually, those other clans we've been battling all seem like pretty good people. It's nice when everybody's cordial.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Matt Torgan. I think you did. I think you did. Get your happy tissues ready. It's Mikey Vaedur and I putting on a dual stream presentation for y'all. This hole that you're on, it was the very first albatross I ever hit in the game.
Really?
Yep.
I'm going to play this 10% min because of the headwind. Should probably play even a little bit more, but...
So it looks like nice rough bump options going right as well here. It's all mental. That's the assessment of Miss Wheels.
I am pretty mental, I agree.
I think she's referring to the timing.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Emily, great to see you. Emily killing it. She's killing it. Look at this. There she is. I think it was 11th place. Killing it. Killing it dead. But you are absolutely killing the points, Mikey.
I've slowed down a lot. Losing will do that. Yeah, that makes sense. I see what Wesley's saying a lot there too. About the just instead of staring in at the bullseye, just use your timing.
E-charm, exactly. We often don't know we don't know real life names by account names, but we have plenty of Sith warriors in the house. Great to see you all. Joe Lacasse, welcome in. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Fungus, when they start doing those, what they're going to look like.
I was guessing the reason they didn't is because this fall's always been a huge seller for them. and they're going to release a ball during the tournament. And being that tournament, the side spin is probably pretty handy. I expect that's when we'll get one, make a 4. You know, the salsa 4 so they can salsa 5 later. That's my theory. No, your sunglasses.
You got shades, did you?
Yeah, during the shootout. A little late for that. I'll just take the loss. That poor attempt.
I did a poor attempt as well at mine. I haven't bought balls yet, Graham. I had a quick look on all my accounts. I'm probably only going to buy them on Neil's because I have so many chocolate balls, and then what was the last incarnation of them? The Speedway. So I pretty much have Speedway or chocolate balls on all of my accounts.
I've never spent a penny on this game. Just in case my wife's watching, that's my official line.
I know, I mean, everyone has 28,000 gems who doesn't spend.
Yeah.
It's just a standard thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Is Brandon
100%.
still here? We want to know how many gems Brandon's got. Let's have a Mikey Vaedur gem check versus Brandon's gem check.
Yeah.
Yo, Matty B, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, I don't put the subscribe button over the gems for nothing. No, you got me. You know how sometimes you see certain wins and you just know you're not in a good position. That's the shot.
It's just this hole. This is the worst of the 9 holes for me. I'd even say the 3 new ones fare better than Park 4 or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I just can't play it. The best I can do is like 1.5 yards, but it's so hit and miss. Yo, Phil, good to see you, buddy. Wesley, have you got a nice green 4th of July weekend planned? Keep it green, brother.
No, he didn't have to do that. I just want a battle. Thanks.
Oh, you won. Oh.
He gave me the second game. I wasn't going to give him the second game.
Did you shades back?
No. They just love me. People love me. It happens to me all the time, I'll tell you. They just randomly hand me games. I've gone in, I was playing T11 the other day, and probably in like 5 games in that span, like 2 people just randomly threw the first game as soon as they saw me. It's like, wow.
This is going to be power.
With the Vengeance members are always helping me out and stuff. I think people see me play and they feel a little pity for me sometimes.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Did not play that very well. Stanley, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. So how's everyone finding the course, whether you've been playing it on 6, 9 or 11? How are you finding it? I think it looks lovely. It plays lovely. It looks lovely.
I think it's the best looking course they've put out personally.
Yeah.
And the fog probably make all the fog everywhere. It almost kind of makes it so they don't need fine detail graphics, and it just, in my opinion, it actually performs really smoothly too.
Well, my device is very hot.
Oh.
And my battery is not as effective since the update.
I haven't noticed that.
I have been noticing my battery goes down. I mean, it's exacerbated on stream because I'm also using the 8-power mirror. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I do find that it's harsher on the battery.
Gotcha. Oh, jeez. Not paying attention here. That's pathetic.
Don't worry, the crowd here like it pathetic. Don't you worry. They loves a bit of pathetic.
Yeah. That's right. T12 takes care of me. There's this ability for free-to-play players to buy back like 60 million gems at a time on T12, so that really helps us. Only costs like 4,500 gems every time you do that. When was the last time you've had to do that?
Oh, it's been a few years. I think when I was learning Tour 10, first time on Ian, that might have been the only time.
Yeah. I got pretty close playing T11.
I mean, it is the cheapest way to get gold.
Yep.
Liz, great to see you. Welcome, welcome. What a little beauty. Get in here.
Hi, Liz.
We got James King in the house. Come on then, James. Let's see some snipey snipes. I am grinding my ass off though, so it'll be Titans for me. Bosco, great to see you. A clanmate is having the same problem. Yeah, I think a lot of people are having it. A lot of people are having that problem. GC Rachel in the house, my clanable sister. Welcome in here. And if you don't know GC Rachel as a content creator, then you need to be checking out her whole guides on Tour 10. Is it 10 or 9? Apologies, Rachel. Apologies. But whole guides coming, who knows what's around the corner. She's in the stable of Kim A, who started off with whole guides and now look, she's doing everything with aplomb. So who knows what's on the cards for Rachel.
Nice. I did that for a long time, just content create. I find like that's fun stuff. You can make some fun videos. It's a lot less time consuming if you do it right.
Yeah, I was doing that. So for months before I was streaming, I was doing like highlight reels and just the odd shots and all of that.
Yep.
Even the odd chest opening.
Yep. A nice way to get started if you're questionable is just when you're in a tournament and you do something really nice, just take your replay, throw an iMovie, cut it down a little bit, narrate it, and pop it on Reddit. And you'll get views and you'll get some subscriptions. It's really nice if you're thinking about streaming, but you're afraid you just don't know how to get started. That's kind of a good way just to get your feet wet, I guess.
Exactly that. Oh, tricky wind. Very, very, very tricky wind here. It's the amount of spin that you need on this wind, because we're going to play this with the wood club. I think we're going to play with the wood. It's one of those tease winds where you probably don't have enough backspin with your APOC to stop the ball where you want to stop it. Neilio, the most exotic man in Blackpool. What a pleasure to have you with us, sir. Good morning. Paco, welcome in. Is it afternoon? It is afternoon. Post meridian. Here we go. 33 minutes into the afternoon.
Oh, Andres.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is problems. Yeah, we're going to play with the wood.
I don't know if you caught my story about my son Ian.
No.
In Fortnite.
Oh, right.
So he comes out of the room. He's like, "Dad, 25 people are watching me right now." I'm like, "What?" 25 people are watching. Usually, it's like him and 3 of his friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, just go in the room and play, man. Don't be out here talking to me." Like, so I pop open his thing and I look and I'm like, "That's not 25. That's 45." And then I'm like, "Okay, there's like 80." Next thing I watched it shoot from, I don't know, from like, when I started to about 190 viewers. This kid's got, I don't know, like 10 videos he made online and was streamed to like 3 or 4 people, and I guess the algo picked him up.
Yeah.
The YouTube algo. And he hit almost 200 viewers for about 10 minutes.
Wow.
And then they were back down to like 10. And
So
what
weird.
happened was when all these people came in there, he just sat there and hyperventilated, like he didn't know what to do. So instead, and they were just playing some like creative Fortnite where him and two of his friends were like standing in a circle blasting each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's actually he's really good. I'm not good at the game, but I watch him play. It amazes me. And he was real sad about it afterwards. Though, and he's like, "What? I think I blew my chance." Like, no, it'll happen again. Now you'll be prepared when it happens. You got to keep playing, or if you're just screwing around with your friends, just jump in a game or something. But it was for about 10 minutes. He felt like he was Ian famous, so happy kid. I'll tell you, 90% of me was proud, and about 10% of me was jealous. I'm like, I've done, been working on this for years and done, I got 100 videos posted. You've done this for 10 minutes. You got 200 people.
Can I just say, I've got my first sniping on this side with the beautiful Marnix. Black Swan, this is streaming greatness. This is a name you might not know, right? But if you want to see someone tear up Tor 10 with basic balls, hooks and slices, this is someone who knows the inner workings of the game at a very, very, very high level. Mainly streaming on Facebook, but fantastic content that you need in your life if you like this game, especially if you like people doing something absolutely crazy. Make sure you're checking out Black Swan, everyone. And pleasure to have you in here, buddy.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Good dude.
Yeah, we're on Skype, Swan. So me and you decided to play together, so you can show people how to play, and I'll show people how not to play. Just to get on a Skype call. I'm learning for these things. That's why I'm here, to learn.
Oh, thank you, Liz. Yes, please. Look, if you don't know this wonderful man, my clan president, Mikey Vaedur, president of the Sith Lords, and heck of a nice guy. I mean, you're a wonderful man, Mikey. Everyone who I talk to about you has nothing but praise and praise and praise to say. And having been in the clan with you this season, I can't help but agree with every word. You're a wonderful man, a man for the community as well. He's very active in the community on Reddit, on Facebook, and you got to be checking him out. So please take the time, if you're not already doing so, to stick your sausage finger on that sub Vader link that Liz very kindly just posted, and make sure that you're subscribing and get those notifications set to all. Andy Little, welcome in. We've got Mittens in the house. This is some of the best brand new Tor 11 content that you can see. It's Mittens. He's playing with a Guardian in 11, which is a little bit of me, that is. I love that.
A little bit of shameless self-promotion, but this is about the time I start my workday. So when I do stream, this is about when I sign off in the morning, 90% of the time. So just time slot wise.
That's what we want. Tell us what and when. You know the deal. You've been here before.
Yeah, I know the deal.
You've been here before.
That's how I got most of my subs, is just watching you stream.
If we don't know what and when, how can we be there?
That's right. Or how can you know when not to be there? You want to avoid me, you gotta know when not to.
Yeah, yeah, all of that. The music, Phil, is a oh, that's going to be shit. Is the NCS playlist on YouTube. So they have a gaming playlist, and it's not a playlist I've created, it's the NCS gaming playlist. All you do is go there, push play, and it plays on a stream. So there's no adverts. Asif, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. And that's what I'm using. I can bring it up and show you the exact one if you would like. Are you going to be streaming?
I actually do something a little bit different. What I've been doing is I found there's the YouTube audio library. Have you seen that yet?
Yes, you showed me that, didn't you?
Yep. Yep. So I go in there and I search for music by genres, and I give them a listen, and the ones I like I just save to my computer and play through Groove Player now. Problem really becomes how much vetting do you want to do of YouTube audio library?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I want to do
just check the
0.
things I can stand.
I want to push play and then leave it alone and then agree with everyone when they say this music's shit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's actually become kind of a fun pastime thing, complaining about the YouTube library or the playlist. I mean, even the stuff that I got on there, I kind of vet it, and it's already annoying me to listen to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just all terrible.
Bosco, you're saying easy to do with 2700 trophies, do it with 4K trophies. I would have to disagree with that. Tour 10 with a basic ball is not easy regardless of your trophy count. And it is a massive, massive challenge.
Yeah, he's the first person to tell you too that, oh, look at that, that's painful. He'd be the first person to tell you that he knows what he's doing. He's not doing that no more. He's blasting through to. You got Tour 11 open, right, Swan? You know what's happening? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even think he's in that situation anymore. The only time I could try talking with a British accent.
Oh yeah?
Not really good. But I think the only time it really matters if your trophies are low is if you haven't opened Tour 11. Because I played Tour 10 almost exclusively for God knows how long. And I just noticed my matchups on accounts that never go up be really easy. But once you hit that open T11, you go back down, it really doesn't matter. You still get a different caliber of player. I don't know what changes, but you definitely do.
Yeah.
My mic account, I just evil people.
Black Swan, right? I was on RJ's stream and I asked him to do the same thing, and out of nowhere he just starts talking in this British accent, and I never thought he was going to start talking in an accent, talking about crumpets and all this stuff. I was dying. It was so funny. Okay, so here we can either go left or we can take the drive on. And we're going to take the drive on here with this one. Are we? Yeah, we are.
Roll up to... Yeah, I can't do a British accent. Defend the homestead, that's right, dog. I have a little half poodle, half cavalier that barks at everything. Oh boy.
So I think this way is the best way to set up the nice eagle here. I could have definitely been a bit bolder on my topspin there. If you go left, then you have got a different way. If you've got a Goliath or a B-52-8, then that rough bump is in play as well. It's not possible with a B-52-7.
Thank you, GC Bazo. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Bazo. Good to see you, buddy.
You know what scares me when I say hello to people, Ian? Is that I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Like, it's just a thing of mine. I'm kind of done with it, and I'm always afraid I'm going to say people's names wrong.
So
I've known you forever, and I'll still say hi, Ian.
I will have an attempt at it, and then I will offer the person a couple of different pronunciations and ask them to indicate with a digit in the chat if I'm close. And especially with you know, like if you've got names with a J in, you know, here it could, in Europe it's most likely going to be pronounced with a Y, whereas in America it would be pronounced with a J. So you've got a Jacob, but we might have a Jacob, and all of that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Isn't, you know who got me last night? Isn't Jamie, not Jamie? Isn't it Jamie Blanco?
Jaime?
Jaime, yeah, and I always say Jamie. And I know this, but I do it anyway, and then I just feel like an idiot.
What, was Jamie in the stream last night?
Yeah, he popped in for, I think he popped in for a little while.
Man, I love that boy.
To be honest, I'm just trying to block that out.
I'm just just going to see if this one plays like the Parc de Paris one, where we're going to lay up and bounce over the bunker. Potentially that is going to be the play, I think. Yo, Gianluca, good to see you, brother. And Nigel Barnes. If you don't know Golf Clash Italy, you need to be checking out this great content as well. It's a multi-channel platform, so or multi-content creator platform, rather. So you're going to get a variety of different people using that channel. So you get loads and loads and loads of variety as far as what tours and tournaments get played. Some absolute monsters on that tour, on that channel. Make sure you're checking out Italy. Yo, Jakob in the house. Thank you for the good luck, brother.
What channel are you talking about?
Golf Clash Italy.
Oh, yes.
So it could be Gianluca, it could be Matteo. There's a good few of them that use that platform. It's always been loads of fun. Dual language as well, so it's Italian and English in the main. You just got to be checking out everything. Come on, Marnix. Nah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sith, a home and hosed, Jakob. Home and hosed.
Yeah.
Woo!
Nice.
C100, baby.
It's actually perfect. We've got a good battle, but we can enjoy the holiday weekend. And, you know, it's really tough when the season ends on a holiday, because half of me wants to be like, get your butts out there and grind, and half of me wants to be like, well, it's a holiday. Like, you got family, everybody's got families and responsibilities and stuff like that. So when the season ends on a weekend like this, it's really a crapshoot.
Yeah. Andy's going to get his 8K tomorrow. We need you, Andy. We need
Getting
you.
an 8K tomorrow? Okay. Oh, 8K. I didn't read what you said.
We need you, Andy. Have you seen how desperate it is? The lead is 10K, which is nothing. Rachel and Emily killing it. Killing it. Oh, it's 19K up. Hello. Oh, it's not. One more win for 19K.
You know, if there's desperation, I could probably go over there and grind too, so it's okay that. Need an extra grinder to help out.
It can't work like that. What's happened there, Marnix? Marnix, what have you done there? What have you done there? This is hole in one wind, and a beast of Marnix caliber is 5.5 yards away. Marnix, supposed to be entertaining the people.
I think I need to pull up your video too, so I can see what's happening.
Oh, you're not watching the stream?
No, but I don't want to touch anything. I don't have it up on my screen. I'll just grab my phone. I got the pop-out chat. I have a phone here somewhere. There it is. Still want to touch anything on the computer that's all working.
Yeah. Whoa! I've done exactly the same thing as Marnix.
Don't be bad.
Big headache and 4 annoying kids. That is enough to make anyone be 5.77 yards away. Scotty, lovely to see you, brother. He will be on today. He's not having a day off. He's changed his mind. He's not having a day off. Shall we play it out because it's a new one, Marnix? You can still have it. Let's just see if we can work anything out here. This is a tough wind. This is the hardest of the par 5s, I think. And you need a monster tailwind. If you want to get over that little brook with a Titan ball, you need a monster tailwind, like 12 plus, and an APOC 8. Now the other option here that we've got, so we're going to both be laying up. We can lay up right and lay up left. Laying up right that Marnix is doing is going to leave an interesting looking fairway to the right hand side with a massive rough patch between the end of that fairway and the green section. The other option is to go to the left of that which leaves you like a curl shot in. But I think like Marnix, we need to be going left in this wind. And I don't think we can use that. That's just not going to make any sense whatsoever. Whoa, that was a good ball. This is probably the rough. If the good right is not the rough. It's not the rough. Back to work and lurking, saving all the lives, Liz. You're an absolute trooper. Thank you so much for everything you do. What a megastar. Get some homage for Liz and all the first responders in the chat, please. So this rough bump looks great. Every person I've seen do it, including me, has shot through into the rough, shot through the green. So let's hope Marnix can show us the way.
Oh, that was a poor attempt. It's a shot I'm usually really good at, too. Oh, well.
Thanks, Kieran. Yeah, play for that. Play for that good right. Oh, Marnix. Marnix has nailed it. There you go.
Do you find where you are that people are back about their business? Or do you find people are still pretty much keeping to themselves?
It's a mixture.
Yeah.
It is a mixture. Right, so we're going to give this the full beans. I'm going for minimal topspin. So no push forward here. Oh, fudge. I like minimal topspin. Ooh, it's alright. It's a little putt. Drop the Alba with the full OP. Come on, Marnix. Sunil Kumar, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. So, Rachel, will you be putting out any content for the tournament? That is the question. Tell us what and when we can expect something from you.
So you're able to add more topspin with full side spin right now. It's not full. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Did you catch that? Yeah. I was just noticing that on this shot. It's the first time I really was in a shot situation where I needed it. And one of the really, to me, the amazing things about this community is just the number of like high production channels and great content out there. There's not, well, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but there's really not much bad content out there. Like you know, are searching around YouTube for like Fortnite streams, and it's loaded with, 10-year-old kids who are just like laughing and just hit a record button and post it, you know what I mean? Where in the Golf Clash community, you can usually pretty much go anywhere and you get some really solid content. That's kind of neat, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just there's a voice and a style for everyone.
Yeah.
And, not everyone is going to be, like, winning everything. Most of the content creators, they're just weekend warriors. We got Leandro as well, man. It's beast after beast after beast. Yo, Randy Hansen, welcome, sir. We got Radu. Oh, sorry, we don't. It was just my cursor over GC Rachel. I thought it was my cursor made the C into a D. We don't have Radu. We're missing Radu. There's a Radu-shaped hole. Radu. I love that boy. If you haven't checked out Radu's content, he is a very, very, very funny man. And he's got all the mixed deck and that Benzie's got, so he does all the silly voices, and it's Fantastic content. Knows his beans as well. Plays Tour 9 mainly with proper like Tour 9 bag and Power 1 balls. Leandro's a beast, eh, James? He's a beast.
What do you think about the layered ball thing they did? Yeah, it seems like I don't mean to be a complainer, but it seems like with all the things you could be developing, why am I deep diving into a ball?
Every one of these updates was a little bit of nothing to me.
Yeah.
Inconsequential nothing.
I'm just gonna say my biggest complaint is you're getting. I mean, the amount of profits this game makes per month has got to be astronomical. Can I just get the ability to message in the game app to my clanmates? Please. Your chat's already built into messaging, a messaging program. I don't like the fact if I have to go on Facebook to talk, I could go on Facebook to talk to someone, but there's times people aren't connected to a Facebook. So now I gotta have any private conversation publicly to get to someone. And that makes, like, for a clan leader, when you start talking about points and minimums specifically to people publicly, it doesn't feel right. And sometimes you don't have another way of communicating that, I guess. It would be really, really, really nice to have some kind of messaging to clanmates in the app. That's it. That's my biggest complaint.
Oh. Well, this goes to show how, what one person wants, other people would find horrific, because the thought of getting a new way for 50 people to contact me, that's not very exciting for me, I can tell you.
Or at least just give...
As anyone who's ever sent me a message will testify, I'm not the most responsive.
Yeah. I never feel that way.
Oh wait, no, I'm not in this.
Or at least the ability to send a direct message from family or something. Just like pop up in your little envelope button.
I'm quite glad I hit that a great left, I think. Yeah.
I'm putting a bar of right spin on this just to kind of counter all that curl.
I think it was the right thing. Nice shot.
That's just from studying Tony's guide. I'll be honest there. So it's a new shot in my arsenal. It got a little better.
Nice.
That's the stuff you want. If you want to learn T10, Tony's your guy, I think. Just the way he approaches all the shootouts and stuff, he'll give you a chance. That's my guy anyway.
My guy. Well, I think that KK video just blew everyone's mind, didn't it?
I'll see now. I gotta see KK's video. I haven't seen it yet. It'll get me even better.
Oh shit. So what you're referring to as Tony's guide is Tony turning KK's video into a guide.
Is that what that is?
She did a 1 hour video on the Tour 10 shootouts with the different lines and the different wins and how to play them using a Power 1 ball, and then Tony took that 1 hour video and turned it into the guide.
Okay, see, that's actually a fact I didn't know, and I wish I did, because I've been giving Tony credit for that thing since it's come out.
Well, I think on the guide itself, full credit goes to KK for the
probably.
for the content.
It's basically that.
Thanks, Neil. Good luck on the grind, buddy. Note 9, 0 issues. Good, Rachel. what a shame. It's always sad to see a Win 5 wanker dump it straight into the rough off the tee, isn't it? It's not!
Thanks for correcting me on that. I kind of feel bad about that one now.
No, it's not a problem. It's just, like I say, oh, lovely shot. Lovely shot.
You want the right person to get credit for their hard work, you know?
Yeah, but, you know, hard work on both sides, but the genius was, Leandro, don't be a pussy, man. Yo, Ross! Thanks for the good luck. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Thank you. There you go. You want to stick your sausage finger on that link that Liz just posted? I think it's got like 7,000 views or something.
Nice.
Well, some people say she's ruined Tour 10.
You are along like a lot miss where Tony gets credit. Yeah. That's it. I've only had one video in my life like get a ton of views. And it has nothing to do with video gaming, which breaks my heart, but I did like two. I work as a computer guy, and I did two like videos how to install something that was really, really easy to install. And I went back a year later just to look at them. They had like 10 views when I, you know, just abandoned the channel, and then there was like thousands. I think it was like 10,000 views on them.
Nice.
It's like, oh, but I just find no enjoyment making those kind of videos. Like, that's my work, I guess.
Yeah. Mittens, I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. This hole is a perfect example. If we get a straight wind like this or a left to right wind, we can crank that curl up and we can get lovely round that corner to that little fairway pad. If we get a right to left wind, we can't do that. We haven't got the curl without hitting the tree after our adjustment, which I found out at my peril when I went out of bounds, having flicked that tree. Because the out of bounds is so tight to the course on the new course. So it's a different challenge. I think they've done a fantastic job making it look nice. I hope it plays nice come the tournament. I'm very interested to see what wind setup they're going to have.
I'm going to try to dunk this. I've been doing a lot of dunking practice from the fringe. If it doesn't go in, the practice is still nice. Is that like 10%?
It's just perfecting in, isn't it?
So, my friend Scott, I don't know if you know Scott Douglas.
I know Scott Douglas. Ledge. Ledge.
My good friend tells me that I should be dunking from the fringe.
Yeah. Wherever you can, I mean...
So I'm going to try. That wasn't even close. But it would have been close outside that. I think no matter how I did that. Ran out of time to... Anyway. He swears to me, always do that. I made one work yesterday. It made me feel pretty good out of the sand. It's cool.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'd love to be able to hit a perfect ball on this. Oh my gosh. Nearly missed the rough.
Gotcha spot.
Perfect was in.
Oh, that's close.
KK's video made Asif subscribe. Brilliant shootout guides and definitely one for the voice crush.
I'm going to be off my headset 1 sec. I'm going to refill my coffee.
So the way that Leandro's gone about this, it's a very safe way. Without this tailwind though, he'd be struggling. So if you can get to that fairway on the left hand side off the drive, it's vital that you do so. So you're not caught with a max over power shot here.
Do you play any music instruments or anything like that?
I used to play little keys back in the day.
Oh yeah? been slowly learning some guitar. I can play like one song, which is a David Bowie tune. But my next song I'm trying to learn is the Imperial March.
Yeah?
Yeah, to play some Darth Vader music on my guitar.
Lee will be posting, if you don't know Lord Lee's channel, again, as we're speaking about channels that are just hole guides and shot guides, Lord Lee is someone you need to be checking out. You need to be checking him out. If you've got a link for Lord Lee, please post it now. Thank you, Liz. Oh, my life. Liz! What a woman. What a woman.
So you know who I'm trying to get to play it for me now is our good friend BK, Ben Kennedy.
Yes?
He said he actually knows John Williams' music, so...
We've got to call him, we've got to call him BK the Second.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, no, what's just happened there, Leandro? Did Leandro miss a putt there? I totally missed what just happened. Oh, man.
I'm rewinding.
Oh, he is playing. I thought he had to go. He totally missed the putt. No. He's a beast. Leandro is a beast. Honestly, he has me on toast on the regular. Absolute monster player. Another new hole. Good. Oh, now we've got the wind. We're going to go for it because it is so much beneficial, so much more beneficial than laying up. This is a long hole.
It was a little tricky shot into the wind. I'm happy with that spot.
Oh no. This doesn't look like a good angle. I think I needed a perfect there. Oh well. This is dead. I think this is dead.
I mean, besides that shot, how do you like your new club there?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a peach.
It's great.
It's a peach. It goes so nicely with the Cat 8 as well.
Yeah.
But I'm a Thor's guy. Tour 11 is a Thor's Hammer tour. And the extra credentials of the APOC 8 are going to be fantastic in a tournament, but I'm still favouring the Thor's 7 ahead of the APOC 8 on tour play.
Nice.
Where you don't need curl or max length on the drive, that is.
Yep.
You don't obviously inconvenience yourself in the main hole. To have the best shootout club, it needs to be not inconveniencing yourself because you're most likely to be gobbled alive. Have we got a caddy wind? Yes, we do. Hello.
Swan, I did Black Swan. I did power hook the power slice one hole, and I didn't even think about the trees. So as soon as I let it go, I was really worried, and it kind of just did its hook between all the trees on the sideline.
I just missed the rough.
I'm assuming you can hit those though, but I got pretty lucky on it.
I could have played a backspin shot there instead of a... No, I couldn't. I just needed to be more trusting of the ball guide. No OP, just let it flick the rough on the way out. This is very, very tricky for Leandro here with this tailwind. He's going to be in the same situation I was just in, but how much OP, how much topspin? This ball guide, I mean, Marnix has dropped the Alba, he said, but it's going to be very difficult to find a line that goes nicely through here.
There we go.
Is that a win?
That's a win.
Alright, so
He hit a terrible shot into the wind.
Leandro and I have both played this hole very badly. This has got to be a dunk. Speaking of you dunking from the rough.
One sec. I'll come over and join you in T11 for a little bit.
Oh shit.
Just gotta make sure my clubs are right.
And what does that mean?
That means I gotta get rid of the Spitfire, or I use the Spitfire in T11, but I hate that stupid club. It's just so inaccurate for me. But that means the Pock Guardian, or Pock Guardian, Pock Cat, Dwarf Guardian, Thor Cat.
What's your what level's your Spitfire?
5.
I'd go with it.
I just do so many weird things with it. I'll just keep using it though.
Like,
you can see my other bags are already set up for it to have it, so I have been using it.
it's perfecting in for the sand shots, whether you've got the 90 accuracy or the 100 accuracy.
That is true.
And a Malibu is not going to bail you out of anything. Leandro's going for the dunk as well. Let's hope he makes a better fist of it than I just did with that shocking effort.
That's why you're the master.
Sunday fun day at VK's place tomorrow. Tour 10 grind and music quiz. If you are unfamiliar with the music man Ben Kennedy, then please check out this link that someone is about to post. So he is a professional musician, a proper professional musician, on the West End, travels all over the world.
And I'm asking him to play the Imperial March for me. Terrible human being.
He's such a wonderful man, and like I say, very, very talented. He's not like some struggling pub musician. He is playing on the West End in top musicals for months at a time. So when he does a music quiz, you got sniped, first sniping.
Great Swan.
When you check him out, right, on every other Sunday, so every fortnight, non-tournament week, what you're going to see is a music quiz alongside Tour 10 content. Now, Ben's been playing Tour 10 content every day. I think he's playing right now. Make sure you check that out. Can we get a live link straight into Ben's stream? Does everyone want to go over there and say hello now? Looking forward to your quiz tonight. Quiz tomorrow, I beg your pardon. You need to go and say hello to him. You need to get those notifications on. Oh, this is a tricky one. This was a whole that in the sidewind and tailwind. I'm going to start playing this with the wood, but I think with this wind, I'm going to go with the driver.
Well, I have no idea what I'm doing out here, Swan, on these holes. I'm behind some kind of tree here, apparently.
Vic, I totally agree with what you're saying. It's better to have the rescue club just in case, because the amount of times you end up in that bunker and then you realise you've got your Malibu on and it is game over.
Yeah. In Tour 10, I just don't need it, but in 11, obviously, definitely do.
Oh, he's played a beauty. He's played a beauty. He has played a beauty. That is a tough wind. Very tough wind.
Plus, when you get my age, you get stuck in your way sometimes.
He doesn't like it, but believe me, that is a fine shot.
Oh, he's using a basic ball against me. Now I feel bad for the Kingmaker. I need this win, so I'm okay with this. I knew he was going to use a basic ball and I pulled out a win 5.
I saw you toying with the win 5 idea.
Look at this guy. Look at him. He doesn't need no special balls. What's up with this? Hope he can't reach. Am I allowed to wish ill things against Swan?
You can't wish ill things on anyone here, mate.
We're gonna do this little. I have no idea what else to do. I think that's the shot anyway.
Oh dear. So that's more like what I was expecting to happen. I don't know why Leandro wasn't happy with his shot. That was a fine shot. Love that guy. Love that guy. Right, I'm going to go for a quick wee. I'll leave you to entertain the people.
Are we going to get audio of it? Look at this guy. He drives me nuts. How good he is. I thought you were using cheater balls in Tour 11. What's going on here? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Ridiculous. It's going to be so embarrassing when he beats me on the shootout. Thanks, Swan. It is intimidation. I totally get scared when someone pulls out a basic ball. You're not wrong, man. When I see someone like fall down when they're facing me, I'm just like, oh, give me a break. This guy's got A, good, and B, finds no intimidation from me. Matter of fact, I was thinking next season I was going to play like 2,000 friendlies against myself just to get my win percentage up for intimidation purposes. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here at all either. Hey, don't look at my screen. Close your eyes. This is like you're looking at my hand in poker.
Alright.
I don't think it's fair when I shoot that Swan gets to look at my wind app. I'm just pointing this out. Okay.
Isn't he using a basic ball?
Yeah, he is. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing when he beats me because it's totally going to happen because he's really good. I can bounce the ball. What elevation do you play that at?
What hole are you on?
I'm on this one here.
So if I was going to be playing that wind, I would probably play back with the wood club with like 1.5 topspin and max plus 10.
Okay.
But the ball guide looks really funky. But it's more like that park hole where you bounce up and you get one of your bounces that hit the rise just before the green.
Yep.
And then it takes all the pace off it and comes out lovely.
Yeah, I played it 20% with the driver, but I played it max, and to be honest, if I should have been 20% mid.
Oh yeah, because you were right at the start of your driver there. And
yeah.
It's not much of a headwind rather. Oh, he's greedy. He's fine.
That's just being intimidated by the basic ball. Oh, he did it too, but he still beat me.
Tried to play basics for an entire season and lost over 1 billion in gold. What is your bank balance, James? James is the Brandon Burke of Tour 11 with his Marlin balls, taking names, embarrassing everyone. So with this wind, we can go with a max curl, and I think we want to give it a go actually. We're going to give it plenty of power and all the curl.
I think Ian was just saying, Spawn, try 10% max. I don't know the difference between the two. But
I could have gone loads more top spin. You always go basic with James in 11. Nice, nice, nice. I've enjoyed many basic battles with James, but whilst I'm grinding, I just can't do it. Can't do it. So this is not the wind, or we're not in the position for this rough bump, so I'm just going to bounce over. See, I imagine that funnel is still going to be possible to hit bouncing over. It's not going to be a rough bump only funnel.
And I got the wrong club on. I wanted using a Guardian, not a Cat as my
yeah,
club.
You do.
I do that. That's one of my weaknesses is, I went too far anyway, is I forget to switch back sometimes. So I'll just, not be using the optimal bag sometimes. Yeah, get better at that. A little bit of a space cadet sometimes.
Well, this looks nice. Rob Snodgrass, get in here. Welcome in, sir.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble, Swan. You get the wrong wind, you're in trouble. Headwind we got. Give me a headwind, yeah. Not to wish ill on my opponents, but it's been a rough go in 11 for me lately.
Woo! Du-du-du-dum. Du-du-du-du-du. Whoa, sit down, sit down.
I don't believe in trophy shaming. Leave Swan alone.
Bucky, we're doing very well indeed, thank you.
Hey Nick, how you doing? Oh, he made it. Look at this guy. Should there ever been a doubt?
So we get another shootout with a different Tour 11 beast, Moringa, former Rebel Outlaw. Now with Ruthless Swills, a fine plan. In fact, I saw an advert for the Ruthless Swills. We got the same shootout that you just had, so if we do get the sidewind, I'll have the opportunity to play this for the first time with the wood. We don't.
I'm still curious how this gets played. See, that's the real problem, was I stayed in Tour 11
We're playing it at the midline.
Without watching you stream a few times when the new holes come out. That's pretty much how I've learned T11, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's always a great leveler when you get new holes.
Yeah, the last one helped me out a lot, because when those came out, I just found synergy with them right away. Like, they clicked. I didn't even need guides or anything, except for, a few shots here and there on the shootouts, but not so much this one. But it will. Look at this guy in his wind.
I'm going to try a similar shot to Moringa here.
Look at this guy. I hate this guy. Look at this. It's disgusting with a basic ball. Why is he crying? That's a nice shot. He's playing me. I don't know if I'm going to get it closer. Alright. I'm almost glad I have the cat here. Almost.
Wait there. Just on the off chance this is good. Let's see what it looks like. Same. See, I don't mind losing these ones when we're trying to work stuff out. It's all good. So that's, I'm gonna up that to 3 backspin next time. It's like 1.5 top spin with the wood, so that's why I've erred on the side of caution there. But I should have just given it the chance to be horribly short.
Yeah, that sucked. Look at this guy. He's gonna beat me 3 times in a row.
Down to 9k, Matt. What do you mean? Down? Oh, the lead. Maybe we should start playing a bit better.
Yeah, exactly, Swan. I always say that the real winners of this game, like, and I get it, banners and all that stuff, awesome, but like, real victory in my mind is having fun and not spending money. If you're able to do that, you should be proud of yourself.
What about having fun and spending money?
What?
What about having fun and spending money?
That makes you a winner too.
This is most people's primary hobby, and most people spend money on their hobbies.
Yes, and to be honest, if people aren't spending money, then there's no game. I get that. But if you can't compete because you don't spend money, and you're happy finishing 50th place in rookie and playing Tour 5, I'm not talking about Swan, but if that makes you happy, good for you. I don't like it when I hear people, kind of like shame other people because they don't have the ball collection or whatever,
Bosco, you need to curb what you're saying here, bud, right? Because I'm not having you being rude to Swan. If you don't like how he plays, then that's fine, but just shut up about it, alright? I'm not having any more said about it. You don't like trophy dumping? Fine. You don't like basic ball? Fine. Shut up about it. No, I'm not having that. Not having that at all. Swan provides fantastic content for people that are otherwise never going to see people play Tour 10 with a basic ball. So if you don't like it, fair enough, but other people do.
Thank you.
Having that shit.
Yeah. Oh, look at him get the hero win. This guy's blessed, too. I think he's a real Jedi here. I sure as hell not. I got yelled at once in this stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bethel yelled at me one time. I deserved it.
JR, top of the morning, welcome in here. Binkster in the house. Great to see you, brother.
When the perfect shot cheating scandal was happening, remember the perfect shot one, right?
Oh, yeah.
When that was happening, I guess one of the known players went into a chat, was in Benzel's stream or something, and people started piling on him, and I joined in, just because it seemed like it was the right thing to do. He really yelled at me, and I deserved it. But it was a good lesson to learn.
So that one came through nicely through the rough for the very first time on that one, so I enjoyed that a bit more.
I gotta hit this shot, otherwise this guy's gonna finish me off. Ah, damn.
Rahul Pandey, get in here. Welcome in, sir. Caddy in the house, you little beauty. Lovely to see you. You don't know Caddy, this is content at the top of the game. Caddy is a champion supremo grinder of every single tour. You might see him popping up in America on Tour 10 sniping Vader. You might see him popping up on 11 sniping me. You're probably going to see him snipe someone. That is his MO. Binky only needs 2 subscribers to 150. I cannot encourage you enough. If you like Tour 11, even if you play Tour 11 with a sniper, he does that. And he is literally one of the best around. And he's just got his brand new rig. I'm very excited to be in his streams. It's the first time we've had this one today.
Wind ball wanking.
Okay, so I'll go with a exactly the same as Moringa. We're going to play this with the wood.
I'd also like to use this opportunity to thank Caddy for coming over and helping us grind yesterday. I think he single-handedly broke the will of another team in our bracket.
Yeah.
And they saw him coming into 1,000 points in one day and saw him here, and so then they quit, and then that ended it.
He's broken the will of many clans.
Yes, he has.
He's a will breaker. He.
And while we're here, I should be thanking you because not only just it's fun playing with you, but you definitely helped with your constant promotions, helped get us some really good players. And I owe you a thanks too. There's your thank you.
It's been such a good season. Wow, he's played that beautifully. I wish I knew what spin he used. Whew, it's tough. It's tough out there.
I think Caddy won our competition too.
Did we have a competition?
Yeah.
Did we?
we got $100 on the line for yesterday and today.
Dude, I didn't get the memo. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. People throw money in a hat sometimes.
But
Nothing major or anything, but
yeah. I needed a rest yesterday. I had shit going on.
You always do dumb stuff like that, but usually it's
Well, mine looks hot.
$5 here, $5 there, nothing major.
Am I off the back? So that was 0 topspin.
Oh, my wife just woke up.
0 topspin. First time I played that and landed it, I did hit it in the bunker. So it needs some backspin, that does, or set off even further back.
I mean, as a human, you're a twat caddy, but as a golf clash player, you're a hell of a nice guy sometimes. Does that make you feel better? I don't mean that at all. To be honest, it's like, that's super nice.
Oh, it's so funny when Caddy calls people a twat. Right, can we go for the green here? I think we can. We're going to give it a go. We're going to find out what is possible.
Oh, look at that magic. Nothing I can do about that. Oh, I guess I'll just have to albatross it too. No, I can't reach. It's going to be amazing. Watch this.
I don't think I can reach either. Oh shit, it's going to be trees in the way, isn't it? It's going to be trees in the way. Oh no. No, 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 no. I have fucked this up a treat. Ooh, a little bit of eyeballing. Ooh, dearie me. A little bit of eyeballing. Totally had the wrong wind for that and I didn't realise. Until it was nearly too late.
It was close. Nice game, Michael. You're good. So you're not playing your wanker wing ball. Let's see what's in this chest. I'm getting close to getting that Guardian tonight. I can't wait.
On my little baby account, I've needed less than 5 cards for a Goliath 7 for 6 weeks.
I mean, I still need 300, but the season's gonna end, and almost all my other rares are pretty much maxed. So I just know through shop refresh, I'll get it, by the start of my next push.
Yeah.
But it's exciting.
Yo, FJGC, good to see you.
Go to that next fairway. That's garbage.
It looks like it's dribbled out short.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Oh, dearie me. Is that you with the wind ball?
No, not at all. That's the other guy with the wind ball that's in the rough.
A wind ball with a tailwind?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh
I'm
dear.
just trying to get shootout advantages here.
Oh dear.
Played it like a loser.
I think it's gonna open up a variety of shots that are beyond our comprehension at the moment, Snowdrop. And I don't mind that either, because this is a computer game. The shots should be absolutely ridiculous, as they often are. But, making them more ridiculous, I think, is a good thing. Emma Spring, lovely to see you. Welcome in.
I don't mean to plug the other golf game, but if you've ever seen Rivals, that's actually the kind of the cool thing about it, is it is so over the top.
Yeah.
It's all dunks and big power hooks and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched my boy Chris Hagen.
Yeah, that's who I've watched. It's the only person I've watched play it. I still watch him. Being that he doesn't stream Golf Clash anymore.
I prefer the... well, he will be streaming Golf Clash. He'll be streaming Golf Clash this weekend on this very channel.
Yes, exactly. So
Woo!
on his channel.
The return of Chris Hagen. GC Addict TV, everyone. Dual streaming this weekend, right here for your viewing pleasure, my boy. One of the inspirations behind me starting streaming in the first place. Back then, the Brotherhood streamers that we had Kyle James Murray, we had Chris Davis Hagen, and they were definitely people that that first inspired me to take the plunge.
He was the first person I ever watched stream more than once. Like,
yeah,
you know, he was the first person I'd seen live. I'd always come in there because, you know, I don't know if I'm wrong on this, but I give him some credit with just the way, I guess, some of the streaming goes. Like, he was the first person that I saw who was always very just so outwardly friendly to everyone, and, you know, saying hello to everyone when they entered and stuff with kind of the staples. And I could be wrong on that, but I just give him a lot of credit. He's a really good dude too.
He's a lovely man. Welcome in Tempo, my boy. If you don't know Tempo, then you need to be checking out this wonderful content in Tour 11 and the Master Division. So that would be a perfect win for the rough bump, but I think they've made it really glitchy. We've got a horrible wind, and that's a lovely shot in a horrible wind. I'm not looking forward to my Titan here. Didn't have time to change it back to a Kingmaker.
But you need to win ball.
It is a one-time comeback. It is a one-time comeback, but we look forward to it regardless of how many times it's coming back.
He's supposedly going to be jumping into the PGA golf game pretty deeply when it comes out. Oh, I came up short.
Well, he already played a more realistic golf game. He was dual streaming with Rob Dog.
Was it Golf Club 2019 probably?
Yeah.
So what we're doing, we actually have a 19-hole chapter devoted to the sequel to that game. There's like 20 of us. And that's PGA 2K21, and when that comes out, we're all going to jump to that for the PlayStation 4, play that as well. I mean, I'm still going to be playing Golf Clash. I'll actually probably stream both on my channel,
Yeah.
50-50. But that's the thing we like about that is you make like your clan is called a society.
Oh.
And you run all the tournaments inside your clan. So all the 19th hole members who are playing that game will be playing in the same tournaments against each other. Giganto field someday, hopefully.
Nice.
But it's unfortunately like real golf. It'll make you want to smash your controller or your club or whatever.
Oh, I can't be doing with that. What is it like? You'd be four-putting and all that jazz?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No ball guides on putts and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
You actually have to aim and do tempos and stuff.
Read the green? Forget about it.
Yeah. And like I'm chipping from the edge of the rough and it goes an inch, stuff like that. Yeah.
I just got Hose 3 Zip by Moringa.
See, now I'm glad I got my wind wanker ball. Sometimes on this one, even with the low wind, I just clip the rough and I don't understand what I do wrong.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. I play 20% minimum usually, that might be the problem.
That is definitely the problem because you're not at the min line. So it's 20% true slider, so you want to give that about 15% on your slider. You're not using enough backspin, and you always want a little bit of right curl.
Alright.
But you always want, in that little pitiful wind, like 5 backspin, and you're looking for the hump on the right-hand side of the green.
Yeah.
And just like that. So that's the hump, so you're going to be inside a yard, and that's where you want to be.
Nice.
But yeah, so you want to start your aiming point closer to the end, and use more backspin. The further back you start, the more the ball has to travel between its first and second bounce, and the more likely you are to clip the rough because your second bounce is going to be closer to the rough. Whereas if you land tight to the edge of the fairway, not dangerously so, but still a good ring further forward than where you were, then so your man hasn't even got enough backspin for this shot. What a baller playing Tour 11 with a APOC 4. He's almost got to play this like you would with the wood and land it really far back. It's almost impossible for him to beat you. And that is not going to do it.
As soon as it goes to the left, it's over.
Oh shit, it's my go.
Sorry. Yeah, GC Addict. He's just a really nice guy. I talk to him almost daily. There's not many people.
Snowdrop, I was having a conversation with Vaedur about that Maple Bay shootout, and then I realised it's my go. For your information, I'm taking a short hiatus from playing and streaming activity for 2 to 3 weeks due to internet issues. So if you want to sub, promise the content will be coming around July 19th. Well, we all want to sub, and we don't mind waiting for the content. We don't mind waiting for the content.
No, we don't.
Thank you, Juice. Yeah, Mikey's killed it. Absolutely killed it. Yes, Mittens. Yes, indeed. So, at the moment, Chris is playing... What did you say it was called? 2K Golf or something?
It's PGA Tour 2K21 is the game that comes out next month.
Yeah.
The predecessor, before it got bought by 2K, Take-Two Interactive, is the Golf Club 2019. And it's like, when you're switching clubs, for example, there's no in-between. You're at that range. And then you've got to figure out how to swing at 90% or swing at 80%. So there's a lot of I mean, like my handicap, I'm a +4.
Yeah.
Tournaments, you'll see like the winners will shoot like a 45 below, but they'll shoot it over 4 rounds. You know?
Yeah.
So it makes it interesting, I guess.
When you first discovered Chris, who's this long-haired guy playing from his truck? It is a totally different setup to the norm.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to need to put some backspin on this. This was the similar wind to what I just rolled through the green on.
And Addict streams all golf games, basically. Golf Rivals, Disc Golf, Ultimate Golf.
Oh, I haven't seen any Ultimate Golf streams. But this is where, you see, look, right, going back to the point about Spitfire, even if your Spitfire is a level 4, then you've got a shot here. He's got no shot. He's got no shot. He needs to be putting topspin on this. The best he can do with a max OP is flick the rough.
Yeah, right. It's making me feel good. I need these wins a little more than I normally do. Yeah, Juice, you did a good job this season too. Juice is one of those guys through the last push really carried our butts too. Sometimes you gotta tell him to slow down on the off season. But we're not pushing. What are you doing?
This is with one backspin. Sit. One backspin is not enough. I don't know where my man is. Whew, okay. Juicy. We got Juice and Juicy. My boys.
Oh, he hit that.
Yes, indeed, Binkster. Many happy Independence Day returns for everyone.
You know what we're celebrating today, right?
Yeah.
The fact that even though we can't beat the English in soccer, we can beat them in Revolution. So we celebrate today.
Well.
Definitely not soccer, though.
Well. Yo, Tom Macy.
Sorry,
Great to see you, brother. We got Rico. How's it going, Tom? It's a pleasure to match up with Tom. Tom is now in Tour 11. Yes, Tom is now in Tour 11 with his ult. So no one is safe at the top of the game. No, exactly that, Jack. Just don't engage in that conversation. I didn't see how you played that, but you were playing it with your Guardian still, right?
I actually called it. I called it soccer on accident. I totally get that. Football's cool. I can call it football.
Let's play a little football.
I got no problem with that. It's just we think we're gonna have our football in America this year. It's just not gonna happen. There's no way.
I saw all the changes for the baseball. Is that not something they could adopt for the football?
Well, in baseball, you're not smashing face first into each other every play, and I mean they spank each other when you walk by, and
little dude tap.
Your face mask to face mask, and there's a lot of spit and everything else flying around. Same thing with basketball. Like, they think basketball is going to work, but it's in 2 hours of sweaty men pushing up against each other.
No, but they're tested like more than healthcare professionals.
Yeah. It's true. What happens when half the team's sick? There's only 12 guys on a basketball squad. But maybe I'm wrong. God, I hope I'm wrong. Oh, nice game. Good game, buddy.
Six and a half K in 10 days. Nice pointage. Nice pointage. Oh, barbecue mittens. Have a lovely time. Have a lovely time. Yeah, so the madness ensues today for the Brits, because today is the day that you can have... you want to get the APOC on and go left here.
Me?
Yeah.
I want a better ball. And cat, I assume.
Yes.
20 maybe?
Yeah, and you want to put loads of curl on it as well. Plenty curl and more topspin than you would imagine, like 6 topspin and loads of curl.
Alright. Full overpower apparently. Boy, I almost hit that tree.
Yes, but that's why you can do that shot in a...
I look like I knew what I was doing there.
You can do that shot in a left to right wind or a headwind, but you can't do that in a right to left wind because that tree is in play.
Gotcha.
Bob, welcome, brother. Hockey team's camp got shut down yesterday after multiple positives. Damn.
Yeah. The good thing, though, is you keep hearing about these athletes and people, and you don't hear about anything other than they get sick, so... doesn't seem like it's knocking off young, healthy people in sports. It's funny, I was listening to ESPN radio yesterday, and they were talking about Treason Day barbecues. They were talking about how in college football, what they fear some of these college teams are already doing is having coronavirus parties. So, if you're Alabama, let's get sick now. So halfway through the season, it gives us an advantage of having antibodies. So, maybe another team will get sick and it'll kind of end their season, but won't happen to us.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting, I thought. I don't know if I could do that myself, but if I was a 20-year-old kid, hey, maybe.
You want to be careful with that topspin, bud.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let it clip down like
Just
that.
like no, just put one on instead of 3.
I think I gotta just launch it now.
All right.
Once it gets onto the green, I'll get it. Right?
Yeah, it filters down nicely. Beautiful.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's played that nicely. It's a tough one to get inside like 2 yards on. 5 yards is beatable. Let's beat it. Let's beat it. Just off my game a little bit at the moment.
Actually, this treason day, what I will be doing is trying to pick up. We got hit by a microburst. Not yesterday, the day before. That knocked power out all over our town and destroyed trees everywhere, so my backyard's destroyed. But we got something called straight line winds, which I had to look them up. And it's like a tornado, but when a tornado, it spins. What straight line winds does is the sky just sucks all the air up, and then it pushes it down like a rocket. And when it hits the ground, it acts like an air nuke, just pushing out in a circle wherever it hits, and just knocks trees down. And the reason the difference is when that hits, it shears trees at the top, and it blows it out in a circle, unlike tornadoes that rip them around and throw stuff around. So it's pretty interesting.
Hey Madeline, it's not pouring at all. It's not pouring at all.
That would be a macro burst, David Hobbs.
Is Madeline David?
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't know how to make his own YouTube channel. It's a little too difficult for him. He had to borrow his wife's. He had to get permission. Like, hey baby, can I use it? Can I go on the YouTube? Because I know you don't like when I'm on there. Yeah. You do one search for old ladies in bikinis, and next thing you know, your wife doesn't let you have your own YouTube account.
Hey, we've got a wind wanker. Woo! This is my worst shootout in 11 that you're on.
I shouldn't talk about David like that. He's been with us a long time. I'd say he's a great guy, but it's really not true. I'm going to say it anyway. Oh, this poor guy's got a sniper. I hate this shot with the sniper.
Oh, I really wouldn't go straight down here.
Actually, David, that's true for me too. One of the things I have to do occasionally is go onto my Vaedur channel and unlike all the Roblox videos, because it's all like half Golf Clash and half Roblox. For my daughter, just loves that stuff. It's funny. I'm like all excited. I'm like, oh, I got 100 views on this video or something, and then I see my daughter likes this I am Senna.
No! I'm out of bounds.
Oh, I'm using the wrong club. And
Oh, and then the wind wanker gives it a good game.
What's wrong with wind wankers? We have feelings too,
Wind wankers have no feelings.
Oh, you liked my adjust good game. So, my daughter watched these Roblox videos, and this girl puts up 4 of them a day of her playing Roblox for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
She gets about 1 million views a day. She's from Norway, and, just travels the world on her Roblox money. That's what I want to do.
Yo, Nick, great to see you in here, buddy. Binky, are you going to be doing a stream today? Can you post your own link? Sniper Wanker Supremo, Binky, in the house. Make sure you're checking him out.
David, we're not really talking about your prostate problems right now. I'm going to say that for later. We know all about it. It's calling us your problems.
What an absolute penis. This guy He's an embarrassment to his clan, though. That's the thing. They're actually a decent clan, Albatrosum. This guy's an absolute penis.
Oh, I thought you were talking about David. That's why I was laughing.
No, my man.
Oh. I gotta actually stay to work because the deal was if I hit 20,000 this season, he was gonna sing Britney Spears and record it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how close am I? I got about $2,000 to go. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I guess we're safe from the Britney Spears. Oh, I got Send It Wind. I didn't even notice. Do you ever have this happen, or is this just a me thing when you have Send It Wind? You just take your shot the way you normally would. Forget about the Send It part.
No.
I do this a lot. I just put it tight on and go right for the hole here. Would have been much smarter than what I just did.
Why would you mute him? Why would you mute him? He's embarrassing himself. He's making out like he's never won a game, and the fact that he's using a chocolate ball in 11, he probably hasn't. But like, I've lost plenty of games. Someone giving me shit because they've beaten me. It happens on the regular. Unfortunately, it's sad.
Really?
Oh my life! They see someone that they know, and then they lose their shit when they win a game like they've never won before.
You played I've played 7,000 games. I'm gonna lose to almost every person who plays Tour 11. I'll probably beat every person who's played Tour 11. Same thing with 10. Like, how do you really get that? That sucks. That get annoying.
But it's people like you're representing your clan, aren't you, at all stages? So they just look like a bunch of pricks, don't they?
Very much.
Maybe they are a bunch of pricks. I don't know.
It's funny, I noticed a lot more once I started playing Tour 11, but how much of a tighter knit community, or maybe a smaller player pool. Because I just seem to match up with the same people over and over. Well, good job, Bob.
Of all the people that are playing on 11, there's only like a handful, less than 5, that are absolute wankers at every stage. And he can go on my shit list as well. Boomstick from Albatrosum. Yo, Arthur, good to see you, brother.
I can tell right now PD feels bad for me by they're trying to give me matchups I can win.
Welcome in from India, Deepak. Lovely to have you with us.
This guy is a Quasar.
Gives a nice
I'm
win.
intimidated.
We got it. We got a win. We can go for it. I'm worried about that tree.
I'm not giving you sunglasses. I don't know who you are. I've fallen for that one too many times.
Oh, man. If you're someone who throws shades out, have a look at your life choices.
It's right on the screen, David. And that's not from dropping. That's from taking a beating the other day.
Oh, shit. Sit.
Yeah, do it. That'd be awesome, man. 2857 there, buddy.
Korean Jedi, yeah, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Binky, did I miss you telling us all about the streams you're going to be doing and when? We know what. Crown Royal. It's my boy Juicy. Hey, Wind Wanker. Whoop whoop. He's going right.
Oh, what's it, like 20%?
Oh, juicy. Sorry, I need to speak to you after, brother. Straight after. Straight after.
Crown Royal and Canada Dry. I like ginger ale and gin. Big fan of that. It's my mix.
Third time lucky here. Missing left. No, third time lucky. Boom!
Ooh.
So first one I hit a great ball, second one didn't have enough topspin, third one in the hole. That was 20% elevation, 23% club. Joe, lovely to see you, brother, man. Long time!
I think it's at 20%.
Well, let's see if Speedway Wanker can offer something else with this side wind. About 3.5 rings with the 7, I would imagine.
This seems close. I want like 20% mid there too. So it's even more.
Think a perfect was in for my man.
Take care.
Okay, take care. Bye bye now.
Oh, that's me.
So how many climb points you on now, Vader?
Slightly under 18. I'm like 17.85 or something. I'll check this out.
Yay! I got a Sith Lord! I got
Playing. I got it turned off again on accident.
I got a snipe by Caddy.
Oh, nice. Oh, 17.93. It's real cool. I got anything when I played the play the last 2 days.
What are we doing, Caddy? What are we doing? Playing?
She give you those games.
I know.
You should be doing it. You don't need them.
That might be too much curl.
There we go.
I love this game, and I love the community, and it comes through.
Oh, it totally does.
Yeah, fine, Caddy. NMT with any ball.
So that's actually I
He's dropping a win ball. I love
plus
him.
30.
I love him.
I played that plus 20 and that worked, but I'll keep that in mind because I don't seem consistent on that shot.
What win did you have? Well, this is very close. This is very close to a hole in one.
Might still have them. I don't know now.
Woo! Okay.
No, very much. Yeah, I was reading what David wrote about the upbeat streamer thing, but that's a common trait successful streamers have. Just, I've always been very interested in this stuff and do research and stuff, and you look at any of the big names, they're all very upbeat people. And you sound like you were.
It's not always the way though.
Oh no, I get it. Everybody's different. I'm just saying it's a common trait among streamers who are very successful in their, in their craft.
Because, like, as a Golf Clash fan, I'll let you take this shot. There you go, lovely. As a Golf Clash fan, I like seeing good Golf Clash. So it's to me, then
That's terrible.
It was. If it happens against me, then I love it.
Yeah.
I love seeing good Golf Clash, whether I'm doing it or whether it's against me. And so I always have enthusiasm for my opponent as well.
Oh, look at this guy, just rubbing it in with his Apoc 3, how good he is.
But he's called Quesadilla, so that's all fine with me.
Yeah, I want a quesadilla.
I want a quesadilla.
That's the staple way I feed my children. Yeah, I know, right?
Take note.
I gotta temper my comebacks. The stuff that we can get into me and that guy. Oh my lordy. Don't want to offend everyone else here, but
Well, this is a very tricky win. These straight side wins.
I mean, it is common among country folk to think drowning cats in bags is acceptable, so, I mean, we can accept that he does that stuff, but I don't agree with it at all. That actually is really like an acceptable country thing. It's really weird. A lot of country folk. Barn cats and all that. Oh, look how close that was. Jeez.
Was that your second shot?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it was. Yeah, it was. I don't know how that happened. Somebody told me to use the Spitfire, I guess.
Yeah. Come on then, caddy. Come on then, caddy. Nah.
Yeah, I know. I can't really let it fly, David. The things I want to say to you right now, I just really can't right now. Holy straights. Jerk. No, but that a-hole David, that's actually one of the, to me, that's the best part of the game is, like, the stuff on the course is okay and fun and stuff at times, but just, like, the relationships I've made. And in real life, I'm an introvert. Like, I don't, I tend to have a very small circle of friends and spend time with the same people I've known forever. And in Golf Clash, I feel like I'm very outgoing, and it's like kind of therapeutic in a way. I know from talking to a lot of players in the community, they have a very similar experience, where it gives them a lot more than just a golf game.
Yeah, and I've never been part of a gaming community before, but from the people that I've spoken to that have been, what I've heard is that it's a very different place because most other gaming communities can be very toxic, is what I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a way of weeding those people out, just as a community in a whole. Except for David.
Look at this wanker! Oh man, okay. That's too much curl.
Oh, this guy. He beat me a few times. Uh-oh.
We figured that. We figured that, David.
This guy's good. Play him before?
No.
Because you have a lot of trophies.
Yeah.
That's probably why. I'm gonna win ball wank this guy too.
The Sith Lords, I would recommend them to anyone. Well, Caddy's coming out of this okay, but no, he's not. So, Caddy and I are doing a no-move target in case anyone thinks there's some kind of bull shenanigans going on.
You're doing a no moving target, I saw?
Yeah.
Oh, that's siblings. That would be a great, like, alternate clan thing. They're gonna have to actually use that if we decide to make another one, which we probably won't. We have a bunch of clans floating around doing stuff.
He absolutely binks there. So I'm hoping that from the end of this fairway, I've still got some kind of option to go for the funnel at the back of the green. I'd love some kind of straight head or tailwind here. We should be in B52 range. Alright, okay, so we want a maxi OP. We want a maxi OP. I was lacking in the balls to go for it. Is that you?
I hit it. That's me.
Woo!
I'm ball wanking. It's a shot I got pretty dialed in. What level would you suggest switching to the B52?
7.
7. It just got 6 today.
Nah.
So that was to go.
No, so, I mean, in a tournament scenario, potentially you'd use it ahead of the Grizzly, but generally you're going to want to put yourself in a position where you can use the Grizzly.
Yeah. That makes sense. I looked at it for a second and said, oh. And then...
You got some booms. You got some brooms. Brett is watching the left side of the screen.
Yeah,
That's always nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Brett.
I don't think it counts if you're using a Win 5 ball on a par 4.
No, it sure don't. The coins count, though.
You're quitting drinking until you resume later. Get on, Juice! That's my boy.
So my wife likes to do this thing when she goes away, when she goes visit family or whatever, and I'm home because of work or whatever reasons. But she likes to do this thing and not exactly tell me when she's going to get home.
Oh, yeah?
So I know she's most likely coming home tomorrow, but she'll tell me all day she's coming home today, and I think it's to, like, kind of keep me from getting, like, too drunk or something like that.
Oh, shit, we've got a side win for an NMT.
So I don't know if I should resume drinking tonight or not. I probably will not.
How the hell do you land this?
Oh, you can do it.
I've got no idea.
Come on, Caddy, you got this.
It's got to be a full-blown hook, I think.
I'm not gonna say because she hates me. That would just be rude, David. Oh, you missed it. It's still pretty good on that. What are you gonna do here?
I've got to do the same thing.
Oh yeah, it's no moving.
But I could play for the rough bump.
Sit tight so people stop making fun of me.
Oh, I've missed the rough. Oh! I would love to see how much I missed that rough by. Or did I hit the rough? Jamie, you little sweetheart, get in here.
Yeah, that might happen. Oh, I just passed 18 too. Sweet. This is the most points I've ever scored in a season by triple, probably. I'll be honest. I've never... I don't know what I did during our last push, but I've never been in a position where I just need to push. They've always been easy ones. So, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'll be honest. I'm actually very proud of myself. It wasn't even that painful. Can we just start this tarp season though?
Oh, it'd be wonderful. I don't know what we could have done there to land it. I think even max slice would have been still on the rough. No, Caddy's managed to land it.
That's nice.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, it actually is. You got through the tree too.
Oh no. And now I've got an impossible shot. Just hit the rough and roller. Oh, I was gonna make it! Fucking hell.
Alright, let's not screw this shootout out.
How that made it is an absolute mystery to me.
What do I play this 20% mint?
Oh no,
Right?
I hate that shootout. I'd use the wood and use 25% max with 2 top spin or the right spin.
Okay.
But I hate the shootout. I lose most of them.
That's okay. I have no idea how to play the shootout in this wind. Usually, if I see the wind not behind me, I'd be trying to use the driver, so that's good advice. So.
I only use notebook and Android.
I use Clash Caddy, but I like to always tell people this disclaimer is that there is an alternate version made by a different developer for Android. There is no Clash Caddy for iOS. If you think you're getting it, you're actually getting a different app that's a little bit off.
So what's the proper app called?
So there is this developer who makes Clash Caddy only develops for iOS. So if you're on Android, there's Caddy Clash. It's like the name's a little bit different, and it's the knockoff version, and it's not that great. So if you're on Android, you should really only be using Notebook. If you're on iOS, you can use Notebook or Caddy. Yes. So I'm saying there's a third app on Android, which is the knockoff one, and every once in a while, someone buys it thinking they're buying the app I'm using. You gotta be careful out there.
Yeah, so Clash Caddy, that's the proper one. Caddy
Yes.
Clash is the rip-off one, and Notebook
Yes.
is the brilliant Android one that has got iOS functionality, but not to the same level as the Clash Caddy.
Correct. Can I send this?
Oh, this is horrific. This is absolutely horrific. This is going to be an underpower, right curl, good, right.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm through. Oh. I don't know where that tree came from. I didn't see that tree at all.
Who put that tree there? Have you seen the giant trees?
Yeah, I just went head first into one.
Have you been to the giant trees in real life?
No.
In Kings Canyon?
No, where's that?
California, where General Sherman is.
Oh.
Amazing.
I bet
It's incredible.
I did live in Emeryville for a while. I loved it out there. One of my I'm older now, so I don't regret it as much. For a while, one of my life regrets was ever leaving there. And I'll be honest, I left there for a cat. For the love of a cat. I don't know what the hell's the matter with me. Yeah. I was young. I was probably like 19. And my mother just was like, I can't watch your cat no more. So either, come home and get your cat or get it out there or I'm going to find someone to take your cat. And I came home. I just stayed in California and been a Californian my whole life. Oh, I'm fine. I didn't know hitting the tree would be okay.
I've got Pimpin' Noir. Good player. Very good player. Caddy, wonderful, wonderful. 2 shit shots. You only need to be slightly less shit than your opponent. As it was on the other one as well. 2 shit shots. And very, very close.
And again, thank you, Caddy. Jeez.
Right, so we're going to have another go at going over here. This looks better.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh wow! I landed straight over there for the first time with a Titan. Beautiful.
Oh, very nice.
I was expecting to flick the rough there. That's a beautiful angle. 500 yards. Sweet. Yo, Craig, good to see you, buddy. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's game over.
See if I can make it 5 in a row here. It's a little streak going.
Nice.
Hey, Craig. How you doing, buddy?
Oh wow, this is horrible. Anyone thinking, oh, I'll just float this one down there? You will not. You will not.
Yeah. I'm okay with the trees. You know, I really like this course being unique. I feel like it's a different course. You know, something they haven't given us yet.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just feels like you get the same old, same old. Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, do you know what you're going to do here?
I'm going to play this 20% mid and first bounce behind the pin, second bounce in front of the pin. Or no, reverse that. That's usually what I would do.
You're going to use your wood here?
No, I actually use my wood here?
I would in this wind.
Okay. So then 20% max?
No, I'd go 10% max.
Okay.
And what have you got, a cat?
Yeah, I got cat 5.
And you've got and you come in. So you're going to start with the right hand edge of the center dots, touching the rough on the left side at +4 yards.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to use just less than 3 backspin and all the left spin available. Are you using a Kingmaker?
Yep. No, Titan.
Titan. So then you're going to need curl to the left edge. So all you're doing is curl to the left edge of the target. So you're not breaking the seal on it. And now just pop it up there. Just pop it up there. Okay. Do what you were going to do. You got wind a bit more in the head than he did, and he's fucked it up anyway. So just make it stop, and you're laughing.
Yeah, just like that. That's fine.
You're at the max range of your club there, so you're going to click into your driver if you start adjusting there.
Yeah. There you go, sorry. Thank you. But to be honest, it doesn't matter where it ends up as long as it doesn't fall back down.
Yes, because he's there.
Ugh, tree. No way. Whatever. That's fine. If I blow this one, that's be terrible. But normally, how I would play it, that's fine. That's terrible, but it works.
You only have to be a bit less shit than your opponent, don't forget.
That's
it's all
right.
played.
That's sure right. 5 in a row, I'll take it.
Oh wow.
So normally how I would play that would be, I would play that 20% mid with the driver at the bottom of the hill, which is really tough in a crosswind. Really tough in a crosswind.
This is a very, very difficult hole. One of the hardest in 11.
Pure headwind, I'm pretty good with.
Oh yeah. Oh, fuck off, man. Caddy. Don't break the seal. Motto for life right there. What he lacks in punctuation, he makes up for in generosity. Please, however you show that chat room love, liberally spread it all over that beautiful face. Don't break the seal. Obviously, if you're drinking lager, if you're a beer drinker, right? Don't break the seal is a motto for life, because once you've dropped it, it's a piss every pint, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Sure is.
The worst is when you synchronise your pisses with a total stranger. Oh no.
Okay.
So we're going to go with a maxi. No, not with.
I don't like trying to get over this one. Slow it up here.
Yeah, so there, if I'm going to lay up, I'll just put my Titan on, I'll go back to the midline of my wood, and then I'll use my Thor's hammer, and I'll go one top, max left, and just play Thor's 7 1-1. Yo, Will, it's good to see you, buddy.
Look at this rough bump. If this guy hits this, I'm gonna cry.
No one hits this. No one hits this.
never seen people play against me. There's people at the craziest stuff.
He'll only drop it if he hits like a double great left. A good left. This is it. This is in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like seriously.
And he still misses right.
That's so close. Yeah. .70%, I guess.
The shot they're playing in Mike's game now? It depends where I am. So my preferred drive there. Oh wait, do you mean if you lay up? If I lay up there, then I'll play that 20% slider with the wood. So usually like 20% elevation, 10-15% club, depending on where I am. But I'd use a lot more backspin than that.
Well, let's do it now.
That looked like a lot of rings, didn't it?
Yeah, sure did. 11-9.
And it's coming in nice. Oh, whereabouts in Texas are you, Jeff? Great to see you, buddy. Top of the morning, and happy Independence Day to you. Got Unity boy.
Beat him, please.
Tough wind. These Unity boys, absolute beasts.
Yep.
Beasts.
Corpus Christi. Cool.
About to get on the margarita. Get on there, Cajun Mafia. Enjoy, enjoy. You play 15 if it rolls. Never drop it. No, I favour the backspin shot, always. That's too much backspin, mate.
Me?
Yeah, four back. And you don't want that right spin either. No right spin.
20 max?
I play that 40 max.
14 max?
Yeah.
Well, this explains a lot why I'm terrible at this one. I can just eyeball that adjustment. That explains a lot.
Massive headwind. Why would you play it the same as you're playing sidewind?
I'm not really that good.
That explains it.
That was beautiful. Hey, look at that. I'll remember that one.
Never more than 4 back into the headwind.
That was beautiful. I'm really good with someone telling me how to do these. It'll be 6 in a row unless this guy does something, some kind of miracle here.
No one beats that into a headwind. Unless you're playing me full.
Jesus.
Oh man, you've just been being roasted the entire time you've been here.
Yeah. It's good to have blackmail evidence on people.
Barrel scraping. Yo, Rec, it's great to see you from Indiana. Happy 4th of July, every one of you who are celebrating, enjoying, partying, having a great weekend. Just enjoy it, look after each other, be good to each other, don't be a bellend, just don't be a prick. If you can go the entire weekend without being a prick, everyone around you will love that more. Why did he give you red face? Because you spanked his ass. You pulled his pants down and spanked his face in front of everyone.
I never get those. That was fun.
Mid-20, that shootout that Vaedur just had, I'll play that mid-20 if I get a straight sidewind. And that's the only situation I'll play that mid-20. If I get a wind in the face, it's max 40.
Yeah. Max 40 worked great.
Always 4 backspin. Oh dear, my man's having a tough time here.
Oh, here we go.
Well, that's the tease wind, Vader.
What do you mean the T's wind? It's not the send it wind?
No. It's that wrong. It's the wrong angle for the send it wind.
Alright, we'll just wind whack this guy. I want to keep the streak going.
What we're doing here, we're gonna have to.
Just do this. Knock it off. Probably gonna screw up.
I don't know if I've got the room to curl this, but there's only one way to find out.
Look at that beautiful shot I just hit there. I changed my shot as I was lining up. That was just stupid. Well, I got hopefully the Spitfire stays in here. It's a good way to break a streak.
Yeah, so David, you know the secondary wind effect is absolutely ridiculous on that hole. So if I get the straight wind, generally I'm using no side spin whatsoever. If I've got the left to right headwind, then I'm still using like 2 to 3 left, well, old school 2 to 3 left spin. So on the new way, like 1.5, 1 to 1.5 left spin to offset that ball guide like crazy. But in that situation, I wouldn't be playing 40% max. I'm only playing 40% max for the bullet straight headwind.
Oh, I'm really glad I have the Spitfire here.
Yeah. Look,
Andy.
the amount of times the Spitfire, even if you don't, it's not going to be a hard shot, but it would be an impossible shot with the Malibu.
Yep. I have no idea what the justice is going to have in my bag. Hold on.
Someone saying, Tango, you little beauty, get in here now. Get in here now, Tango Sierra. My boy Danny High Note, everyone, you make sure you're checking out this wonderful, wonderful streaming content.
Ah. That's terrible. But that's sometimes you just gotta go rough to sand to hole. How I roll.
Word.
I'm really good at it in the sand because I spent a lot of time there. Helps.
And don't you just find as well at the end of a grind season, you're pretty good at the hazard?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Lord Lee, yes. I learned that today too. He's totally right, so you can reach everything. No, it kept me alive. Thank you. Should I just dunk it?
Dunk it if you want.
I probably don't want to dunk it.
I wouldn't really be dunking with the Spitfire. Just in the front door's lovely.
Opposed to David, who really likes the back door. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Later, Asif, thank you so much for being here, brother.
Sorry, David. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at Jack posting links. Get on board, take your sausage finger and click on that and get over to Tango's channel and get those notifications set to all with a nice big subscription. What's happening in Clanables? I think the lead was down to 9k. If you're in Clanables, fucking get on it, please. Get on it. 466.8. 466. Oh my gosh.
What's going on? I missed it. How close is it?
It's just over 9k. Marnix is back for more. Straight tailwind, you do 20% with an offset. Straight tailwind, I'm doing a 30% mid, David.
Oh, I have no idea what to do here. Jeez. Might need some help on this one.
So this is the one I'd be playing it where your opponent is, and I'd be doing like 1.5 topspin and playing it at max plus 10 with the wood.
Okay. We can do that.
This is a big wind. Whoa! Double great with a 14.5 crosswind. This is going to be troubling the rough, I would imagine. No. Sweet!
Nice.
Yo, Stevie J, great stuff. Welcome in here, brother. That isn't you, is it? Did he give himself an unlucky?
Yeah, I was unlucky. I give myself... See, when you're terrible like us, give yourself unlucky. It's gonna get a few. Just kidding. Is he spamming me? You can't.
Yeah, just go there, and then 10% max on an 8.6.
Easy peasy.
Great into the wind is much better than a great with the wind.
Yep. It's nice knowing how much spin to use now. That's awesome. They'll give me wins having that in my arsenal. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Duty, you know what's up, right?
Yeah. That's 7. This is amazing.
Get in the hole. Get in the hole.
Here comes some of my bankroll back.
Later, Asif, man.
Is that right? Is that 7? Yeah, there we go.
7 on 11, is it?
Yeah. All of them are on 11. I was getting crushed on 10, so I went to 11 out of frustration. I don't like replays on 11. How long
Yeah.
do you let it spin before you stop it, or do you just take a replay if you get one?
You very rarely get a replay in 11.
Gotcha.
So if it spins for a long time, like 20 seconds, then I might go and have a look at the clan chat or go and have a look at the league, you know, just give it 10 seconds. Very occasionally I'll restart the app.
Play this 20 max. Counter it a little bit. One of my screw ups I like to do is counter curl too much, if that makes sense. So don't trust the adjustment.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I don't even need that much.
Beers in your future. Look, we've got a Gold Clash meetup
Nice.
happening right now. Chris and Rob.
There we go. It's perfect. Couldn't have done much better with that. Actually, we'll say it's like 30 or something. That's me.
So I don't know about this one. Should I be using...
So I guess you can try that, but dumb. I start feeling myself, it doesn't make sense, but I can start feeling myself heat up. Like, it helps probably having you caddy for me, though.
GCA, great to see you, buddy. Welcome in here. Liz is back. Great to see you in here, lover. All right, so Vader's on a heater. And what's happening here? So you're in for a tap-in, are you?
Yep.
Oh, and I might have won one with a poor shot. I have won one with a poor shot. Damn!
They're the best.
I'm on a heater against Marnix. I'd love to get it in the hole, but we haven't got the wind for it. Oh dear, that looks like a terrible shot, and it is one. Just rush that, no need for any of that curl, let alone all of it. You need another day like tomorrow. I'm very excited about tomorrow. Especially, he's going for it. He's going for it. He's got the ghost ball on. With a 10 wind. We've got the queen wind and he's going for it. I think he needs a great right here. I'm not sure about that.
20% mid or 20% mid?
I play 15% mid.
Okay. Usually I would do 20% mid.
But it's a 13.3, so probably go an extra ring as well.
Makes sense.
And then, you know, backspin accordingly.
Just bounce, that's all I ask. Ah! Backspin sucked. Should have gone more. I think that's it for my streak. NBA Jam, yeah, I was just reading an article about NBA Jams. The developers admitted that the Detroit Pistons were a cheat team. And so what happened was a lot of Detroit Piston fans were on the development staff, and they coded into the game anytime the Chicago Bulls and the Detroit Pistons match up, the Pistons will always hit their last shot, and the Bulls will always miss their last shot.
You won that then?
I won that.
Woo!
The streak's alive.
Just be slightly less shit than your opponent.
That's like basically how I got married.
I love it. I love it. Marnix, I'm just going to put you out of your misery to save the people watching any more of that. Autumn, lovely to see you. Welcome in. It wasn't the wind, like the queen wind, 10 wind off the tee.
Huh? It was that extra ring you told me to move.
Yeah.
Save me.
I didn't see where you set up or anything. I just told you what adjustment I used for that wind.
I'm very confused. Did you just change balls?
No, Rob. He's just having some fun. But no.
The water before that?
Yeah, because his drive was so bad that he could only hack it into the water for his second shot.
I noticed this bug. I don't know if it's new in the game, but I've had it happen to me yesterday where I can't change balls. I've never had that happen before. It happened to me a few times yesterday until I'd have to restart the app.
Yeah, I had it the other week where I couldn't use my other bags.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was a problem. Again, just restarting the app solved everything. I can beat Marnix every now and again, Rob, without him tossing games. But in fact, in our 2 series that we've had today, I've won the first 4 and then thrown the third. And as we don't have a new hole here, there's no point in going through the pain of watching a park shoot out. Right, what are you saying about carrying on? Should we do one more? Because where are we on time? How long have we been going on? How long has this been going on? I know, Rob, I know you are. I just wanted to explain that Marnix is a monster. And we don't have any alliance, we just play 3 straight games, and if it's 2-1 at the end, it's 2-1 at the end, and if it's 2-0 after the first 2, then whoever it is will throw the third. He's my boy. He's my boy. Two and a half hours, hello!
Yeah,
Dude! What a sesh! What a session! Shit, yeah, I'm up to 19,200 clan points.
I'll be honest, I kind of lost track of time through this. I can't believe we've been playing this long.
It's so, like, the reason, look, I'm telling you now, I cannot do a stream of 2.5 hours. If I'm on my own, it's all the effort, all the exertion, all the, putting out is just so exhausting. Whereas when you can ease the burden, it's just so much nicer.
Anytime you want me to come and stream with you to grind on your channel at 6 in the morning, just hit me up. Always willing.
I'm going to take you up on that.
Yeah.
Because we've got a big tart to push next season, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And to be honest, for me, I just do it for fun. It's more fun to do this with someone else than it is on my channel, so I enjoy it. It's a lot nicer having someone else to talk to while you're playing.
Yeah. Oh, Mittens has been trying to snipe the whole time. Well, Marnix has done it twice, Mittens, so I'm guessing you need some practice on your sniping. Alright, so with this wind here, I'm not going to try and go through the trees. The best case scenario is going to be in the rough, and I don't want to be in the rough. So we're going to go with a big max overpower slice with about 3.5 backspin, all the right spin allowed, max curl, and see if we can't get it somewhere near the fringe.
One of my other problems, I have memory issues, like short-term memory issues, probably from college. So like I'll set my slider, or I'll look at the slider, I'll adjust, or I'll find my landing spot. I'm at 70%, and then I go to put in the slider. I'm like, what percentage was that again? So it takes me so long to adjust sometimes.
Yo, welcome in, Gary Marsh. Welcome. Welcome.
Hey, Gary, thank you.
Oh no! No, no. No, 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 no. I've underdone my rings there. You're watching Formula One as well? Well, welcome back, Formula One. That's all I'm saying. A welcome, welcome return. Love me some Formula One.
I'm not a racing guy, to say, but if I was going to watch racing, it would definitely be Formula One. I have watched Formula One.
Okay, too much backspin. Just less than 5.
Okay.
All the right spin. And you're going to play that with 20% elevation and 30% slider. And if you end up...
do 20% mid, that's good to know.
Well, you do mid if it was a monster wind, and then you're going to put just the ball outside of curl as well.
Okay.
Did my man get that in? Totally missed it.
Like this?
Yeah.
Good to know. Nice. Look at that.
Nah. Could have been a bit bolder on that. Sorry, I missed. I didn't tell you properly on the curl. I've just told
I'm happy with that.
Nah. If I don't catch the hump, I'm not happy.
I'm going to hit 9 here. I'm pretty confident in this one. I used to play a couple Formula One like PlayStation games that I just loved. I don't remember what they were, but there was one once you won the championship. Then in the second season, there was a guy who was always faster than you, no matter what.
Yeah.
It made me so mad. So I'm probably going back to this freaking Sega Genesis. I've been playing video games a long time. What was your first video game system, Ian?
I had a Spectrum ZX.
Oh, what? I gotta look that up.
ZX Spectrum? 1981?
Oh, I never heard of that one. That's awesome.
Black rubber keys, separate tape deck, classic games
nice.
such as Horace Goes Skiing and...
Yeah, definitely. I'm fat. I'm fast for a fat guy. But I was always told when I played basketball and football.
Jet Set Willy, there you go. And then we graduated onto the Amiga 500 Plus Cartoon Classics pack with Captain Planet and The Simpsons and
Nice.
Gods, and it was good, really good. And then I got a Super NES.
My brother had a PC like before people had PCs in their house. You know, the dual floppy drives and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And when he's actually like a secure Java video game instructor or something. Like, it worked out good for him.
Yeah.
But I used to sneak into his room while he was sleeping and play Pool of Radiance, a Dungeons and Dragons game of 1980. I'm gonna guess it was like 1986, 1987.
Yeah.
And he would wake up with me playing the game and just beat me up. And you know what? I'd go back there and do it again because it was worth it.
Yeah.
I'd take my whooping, go play some more games later.
Yeah, and for those who say Manic Miner, Lemmings, of course. Cartoon Classics pack, man. What are we doing here?
So he said,
For goodness sake, a great left there is poor.
I'm not getting a 20K, Jason. There's no Britney vocals coming up. I feel like it's going to be hard to grind with no motivation like that. But I am going to hit 10 games right here. I am going to do it. 10 in a row. It's going to happen. Thanks for helping me fix my bankroll today.
Pleasure, man. Pleasure.
Appreciate it.
So what's your streak at the moment?
9.
So this is the right. So I've started a new game with Zach. And are you in a series here?
No. This game. Good shot. Well, that's very nice of you to say about me, Jared.
Jared's here. Hello. Great to see you, brother. Welcome in here.
Jared, I really like the production on the production value on your channel. Besides your awesome play, that definitely stands out to me.
Started with a gaming system called Odyssey. There you go. I don't know. I mean, other than buying into matches, what else would you be suggesting?
I would like a clan bank. That's what I would like. I know they'd never do it, but somewhere you can donate coins into and,
No, because it promotes an out of balance game. And then it's who you know is able to progress faster than other people that don't know people.
True.
Which I just hate inequality. You know, I cannot stand inequality of any description. And that, for me, just is all about that.
Definitely, Jared. I have no idea what to do here. I'm going to do a full backspin shot, I guess.
Oh, and you're not going to do a full backspin shot. You're going to do about 4.5 backspin. The wind push on that second bounce is absolutely ludicrous.
20% max?
Yeah, that'll do, but the offset is the most important thing.
That's what it's going to have to be like here.
I'm going to miss that. Terrible shot. Did you offset like crazy?
No, that's probably enough, it looks like, watching it.
Oh dear.
Oh my lordy. I did offset too.
You see how much to the left you've offset?
Yeah.
You've ended up there with the wind to the right. Yeah.
I gotta counter curl that or something next time. I just didn't expect it to do that.
Yeah. It's bonkers. Bonkers.
That's how you learn.
Yeah.
Those ones hurt me more in my soul, so I you know.
Don't worry, you're going to win this as well.
It's about right where I set up probably 3 rings to the right.
What was your distance from the pin?
11.9, I think. 11.93, I think.
Right, so he's under-adjusted and he's put too much backspin on it. So you're still in with the game here.
Oh, he got me. That was nice. Alright, there goes the streak. It's over. That was a fun streak while it lasted, though, I'll tell you.
Very nice, Jared.
Look, I have my coins back. I took a beating on last night. Let's see where the Sith Lords are. Look at that.
Buying low-level balls, gems, cards.
You know, I don't
think so. Personally, I don't think that's what the gold in the game should be for.
I think we're gonna finish with a banner. The Immortals aren't gonna catch up.
I did wonder about that.
If one voice has real no motivation to grind anymore, I mean, how hard are you gonna grind with a 31,000 lead after grinding all season?
Yeah.
The Immortals just don't grind, so it's very possible we ban her. To me, it doesn't really matter, I'll be honest, but it's kind of cool. I never, especially in like alternating pushes, I could see if you're going for like a
This what James is saying, by the way. This is what I agree with. A new level of tournament where the buy-in is much bigger, and people can use their gold to earn a level where they can get bigger rewards.
I wanna, if I could pick the next level with that buy-in, I think they should have a champions, you have masters and they have like champions, which is like master. They could even have 2 of them, like champions, masters and champions expert, where you have to qualify to get into them. To even enter the tournament, you need to pull a banner or something like that, and it's optional, of course. Just a higher level of competition tournament, I guess.
Yeah.
So what I really wish they would do, and they talked about this years ago, and it makes me sad they never followed through on it, was they were talking about making this game a real esports game, which would mean bigger tournaments, real championship tournaments where instead of 100-man brackets, you're going to have 4 times a year, have everyone in the same bracket, things like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that, I thought that would have been really cool. Because who wouldn't want to watch you and Matt and Tommy and Jesse?
I wouldn't be involved in that.
everybody plow into a bracket and play against each other because there's a money prize on it. You know what I mean?
It would be the top of the game, so it would be master level. So you wouldn't be seeing Matt's Jesse or I there unless Matt stepped up to master. It would be the monsters, the genuine monsters of the game. Look at the people winning gold medals every single tournament. Daniel and Tommy and Neo, and now PK is, the best grinder ever in the game, potentially, is now ripping up tournaments. There's so many players in the Wolfpack, in the top clans that are crushing it. And that's where you want to see a one bracket, duke it out.
Yeah. And you know what? Now's the time to do it. With the way things are going with sports and everything else, esports. I mean, I think that's part of the reason why you've seen in the last 3 months the number of Golf Clash streamers explode, I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but it just seems like there's just a lot more people streaming than were even a few months ago. It's just esports it's a time now. You got to find entertainment content. And they even talked about we might start seeing a lot more esports on normal TV channels and stuff.
Yeah. Well, so many people are watching YouTube, so it would make sense for the TV networks to get in on it.
Yeah, right. I don't know what I'm doing here, that wasn't so great, but I think I'm going to try to go this way. So I have a better... No, maybe not. Maybe not. Probably actually may go. Try some crazy stuff that's going to go back and hurt me, I feel like. Ooh, that's not good. It was good, actually. Making that not good. Okay, it's fine. Come on.
Oh, fuck off. That was fucking shit. Well, what a way to lose a nice series 2-1. Interesting, a no spin.
Alright, if they don't blow this.
Two shit shots, but good games. Very, very, very good games. Well done, Zach. Right. I'm done on this side.
That's a win.
I don't agree with what you're saying there about not being able to practice the wind. The way the tournaments are set up at the moment, it's one set of skills where we have a consistent wind, which means we can dial in shots to see what scores are possible on a course within a set of parameters that we understand. Tour play is the alternative, where you get other beasts that are masters of their craft, where you can't practice the wind, but it doesn't matter about dropping shots, it matters about getting close to the pin in shootouts. It's just a different thing. If everything was the same, then tournaments wouldn't be different. They'd just be tour play, but with a prize on the line. So I mean, I don't agree that wind should be drastically different, but I would like to see a significant change in wind between the different rounds, or have inverted wind Vader's going again, so I'm going again.
Oh, we're calling this after this one? Okay.
The world competition. What, like the stay home challenge thing? Or if potentially it went esports? Oh my life, it's my boy Ronnie! Oh my life, it's my boy Ronnie! Oh, I haven't seen him in so long. This is going to be a series of 3, so you can fill your boots over there, bud. My boy Ronnie's been tearing it up on 12. Look at this monster.
I think I have what I consider the solution to having changeable wins in tournaments. And I've actually had this conversation twice now with the community manager. I know him from Reddit.
Yeah.
But there's definitely an easy solution. What they need to do is expand brackets. That's it. Because the problem is, the reason you can't really change wins is if you're not, you need persistent brackets. If you're changing brackets, you can't change wins because scores are going to be different across different brackets.
Yeah.
Different wins.
And then it will make tiebreakers unfair.
Right, exactly. So what you need to do is put, let's say we say round 1 is 300 people, round 2 is 200 people, but the same people. And then, the final round will be the last 100. Like, cut it down, but start off with the same, all the same people in the same bracket.
But then you'd never get a matchup.
Well, you could match up. That's the problem. Yeah, you got a point. You might never get the matchup. Or you can have, okay, but then you could have an A, B, C, and D bracket where there's 4 different wins or something like that. But you've got a really good point about the matchup.
If you take Master as things stand, right, there's already not enough liquidity in the game to allow for 15 weekend round brackets to play over 48 hours across the different time zones. Yep. Because don't forget, it's not like you can play everyone in Master. You're still bound by this shitty server rule that they've got. So that if someone in Europe wants to play Master, they can only play against Master from someone in Europe. So it's like there's so much that needs to be done before they look at that. But they don't have enough players playing the top of the game to make it easier and appealing. If you like, let's say you're playing expert and you're good and you know what you're doing and you know how to play, but you know that you can do a weekend round in an hour and a half, and then it's going to take you 2+ hours to do a weekend round in Master. There's no incentive to go up and play Master. You don't want to go up and do that. It's bullshit.
You got a real good point about the matchups. That's kind of where that's.
It's okay. It's a good suggestion for what you're saying for like rookie and pro. And maybe for expert as well, but we don't have numbers. They don't publish numbers on how many accounts enter. It'd be so lovely to have some stats.
Yep. No, you totally got a great point.
I love it. I love the stats. Oh, that was
Sorry. I was just saying, my only point was the only way to make wins variable would be to keep people together. You can't allow them to match up in different brackets. And they put out a little thing about they're looking at it. I don't know what that even means, but. Okay, so we got for what? 20% mid? What David said anyway.
Yeah. Maybe a click over, maybe a decimal over. And there I would be playing like 5.5 back and 2 right spin as it is now. But I go right to the edge of the fairway, not up there where you are.
Oh, that's fine. Here?
Yeah.
Adjust. Can I pull the rest of that? Does poor attempt by me. Up to the edge of the fairway, that's nice to know. I mean, I know people say that about shot copying, but let me tell you what. You watch a PGA Tour, every single golfer shot copying. They literally line up, they look at their caddy. The caddy says, play it to the right, it rolls downhill to the left, hit it 100% with your club, because the wind's blowing this way. And then the next guy does that, and then the next guy tries to do that. And you know what? I've been shot copying for 2 years, and I don't have a banner pass for rookies.
But
not everyone can win shot copying.
Yeah, and the point that is made there at the end is, you know, banners have been won by doing the copy and paste, but the last comment says, can't find the best position like Jesse or Benzel. Well, that's where the understanding comes in. So, you know, if you were to have the understanding of the hole, then you'd be able to adjust the shot for different wind directions and different strengths and all those things. But you don't get that if you're just trying to copy and paste and put your starting position where it indicates on the guide and all the rest of it. It's like you need to have understanding so you can develop and adapt the shots.
Yep.
And then work out those differences, because we are seeing different wind angles now.
Yeah.
It's my boy Ronnie. It's my boy Ronnie. Oh man, I'm so glad to have Ronnie back.
I also see what Rob's saying. I don't know about different levels, but I think clan play needs better rewards. I understand the C25 balls, and they're really nice, but I personally feel like they're very cheap with the rewards. And the reason I say that is you think about any of the top C100 clans, how much resources that entire team is dumping into a bush.
By choice.
Grind, you know, by choice. But
so what you're saying is then, if I choose to go and invest a load of the resources that I've won or bought, that Playdemic should top them up for me?
I think they should just make the rewards better. I don't think they should go nuts. But even in other brackets, maybe even have rewards. Maybe even throwing 25 Kingmakers the way of a Masters 1 bracket, or 25 Titans the way of a, you know, Expert 3 bracket winning Kill Them, instead of it just being at the top, I guess. Maybe even throw a silver chest in there for the team. I'm not asking.
I think as a free game, we get given so much stuff. 6 free chests a day for doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
An extra pin chest for playing, or not even playing 8 games, but for getting the ball in the hole 8 more times. And that's for free. And then, so we're getting balls, we're getting club cards, we're getting everything for free. I don't know about that. Because, like, you know, this season we had a masterclass from Mr. Daniel MacArthur, world number 1 by many measures. And you know, he didn't play the start of the season, and then he won the mini gold, and then he won the second. So he played 2 tournaments, and he's in the top 10 of a C100 clan. He's invested very little time in the game. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if those players just started getting loads of extra freebies, they haven't done anything.
So it wouldn't have to be nothing nuts. Just carrot dangling. Do you think Centurion should be updated with more side spin? See that? I'm reserving all judgment on side spin changes. I mean, I'm okay with the change they made. I'd like to see what they're.
Why would any balls get a revamp? Why would any ball get a revamp? We haven't lost any spin. We've lost control of spin. You know, what was 4.5-ish spin is now 2. So we've definitely lost control of our spin, but we haven't lost spin. So anything new is new. Anything old doesn't apply. Why would it be revamped?
It depends on what they release. Like, I think I've listened to you have this conversation. Like, if they're going to stick to their ideals, everything's fine. If they're not, now that a ball's gone from 13 points to 15 points max, pretty much, right? if they're gonna start just dumping out 10, 11 point balls nonstop,
Which we don't know. We don't know.
We don't, exactly. But
There's three
that's a
10-point
potential.
balls in the game, right? There's three 10-point balls in the game, and I am certain. I'm not certain. I'm confident the cyber ball was an error. Because before the cyber ball, the only 10-point balls were KMX and Centurions. I'm fairly certain the cyber ball was an error because we've had other 414 balls and 404 balls. And, you know, it's just an anomaly being sat up there as the only 10-point ball with those other two.
Well, what was the werewolf? What was that? Was that
414?
It was 414.
Cyber ball's the only 424 ball.
Yep. Yeah, I bought every one I could with my free-to-play account. The cyber ball is pretty awesome. I'll have to agree with that. And that was also Black Friday, so maybe it was a, you know, hey, maybe we can make a lot of money doing this. People are out ready to spend.
Thank you, Rachel. Sue, welcome back. How was the vacay? Straight into a holiday weekend. Have a wonderful time. Danny Wallace, welcome in, sir. Lovely to see you. Joshi, my boy. Kingmaker is the best ball in the game. Well, it's definitely the best all-rounder. Well, I mean, surely, again, a Centurion probably would be. But Kingmaker, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat as a just the ball for the people.
You must have quite the collection of Kingmakers.
No, because
No?
I've been grinding, so
Oh.
so I've only got like 650 now.
I beat you with my Marlins. You see my Marlin collection?
No.
My Marlin collection. 1,223.
Wow.
That was from the QR code disaster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what I did was I had 4 screens streaming each of my accounts. You gonna hit this? Let's watch this.
Oh, I've done it again. Fucking hell, that third bounce has to be before the fucking green.
Just talking to you while you're trying to line up. I'm sorry.
No, man, it's the wrong spin. It's the wrong starting. I'm trying to work out a new shot, and I'm just struggling with it, and I look like a fucking dickhead every time.
I was trying to give you an excuse there.
No, I don't want excuses. I'm shit.
Oh, we're still playing? Okay.
Bo Taz, my boy, lovely to see. Yeah, well, I'm in a series with Ronnie, so
I'll do one more then.
yeah, this will be the last game on my side. Liz did kill it yesterday with over 1,000 clan points put up.
I'll do one more.
Yeah, maybe Dan, maybe that.
Yeah, that's a good time to do it. Was the Cyber Ball Cyber Monday instead of Black Friday? I assume it was on that Monday. I make a joke every Cyber Monday that makes my wife roll her eyes. I say, hey, we're going to Cyber tonight, right? She's like, what are you talking about? Then she gets mad at me.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's a thing anymore. I don't know. What do I know? I'm an old man. I don't like this shot at all here. This kind of wind. I don't feel like I have the ability to make it over.
Oh, I pussied out on the top spin as well. Damn!
Let's try it. Whatever.
James will swap you his last 3 Centurions for all of your Marlins.
I would do that.
It's because James is
You know
the Tour 11 Brandon Burke
You know,
with his Marlins.
To be honest, sorry, if I could give away my Marlins, I'd give them all to Swan. Just because I feel like he needs them too. Or maybe I'll split them with you guys.
Nothing wrong. Nothing. They're identical. It's a total waste of time, Major Kingmakers. What an absolute joke.
I didn't make it across at all here. Football this guy. make it a cross ball.
Oh, he's got greedy. Ronnie! Oh dear. Oh dear.
They needed a win 5 ball. I hate that shot anyway. I could have laid it up and then went to a better position.
Try this one with an offset. No. Fucking hell. Wow. 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 Oh my life. I'm playing terribly. I'm glad the session is over because I need a drink, I need a wee, and I need a cigarette. And I can't play the game. Oh, Team Nick. A smidge of pride. No pride attached to a Kingmaker Major.
I'll tell you, thank you for having me this morning. This has been amazing for me.
Oh, hasn't it been good fun? Oh, you managed using the Liberty Ball.
Well, you know, I've been doing this a long time, and I've never been in a room where 70 people are watching me play golf class.
Wow, we got 70 in. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been an absolute treat. It has been. Oh, hello, hello.
Yeah, I was playing. Our man T Nick was there for the disaster last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was bad. I just had to quit.
Phoenix
I
everywhere.
was pretty bad.
Phoenix
It was
boy.
really bad.
Boy.
I don't know what happened, but sometimes that happens to me. Yeah, I had a 9-game heater at one point.
Did you have your battle helmet on? Were you drinking? You had 4 beers, did you say?
I had 4 beers and a whippet.
A whippet?
Did I say that?
Was that a little dog? Like a greyhound?
What?
Get in the hole. No.
Did I admit to the whippet? Sorry. You know what whippet is, right?
A whippet is like a small greyhound.
No, whippet's when you suck the gas out of a whipped cream can.
Oh, what, like a NOS hit?
Yeah.
Don't you put your NOS into a balloon?
Well, usually, but I don't usually have those laying around my house, but we have whipped cream cans. My wife gets mad, she'll go to, like, squeeze the whipped cream out, and it'll just, like, fall out. Like, puddle of mud. Then she just looks over at me. She's like, "You're 42 years old." I'm like, "It wasn't me."
But what, so, hang on a minute. You're not doing your whippet together just to get fucked up for 5 minutes together?
No. She's grown way up past doing whippets.
Look, if I am having a NOS balloon, then I'm doing it with 10 of my mates, and we're all going to giggle for 10 minutes. You know, it's not going to be sneaking off into the back room with a can of whipped cream like some junkie.
I'll tell this one real quick. I used to work at Friendly's ice cream shop, which was a pretty big chain in America. Now it's a very tiny chain. And I was the ice cream guy. I scooped the ice cream, and 2 of my best mates worked there. I said best mates, talk to me. And they would walk by and be like, "Yo, I need the cap." And I would give them the cap to the ice cream with the whipped cream cans, because they're like industrial ones. And then people were like, "Hey, where are the sundaes?" I'm like, "Oh, hold on," because I didn't have the cap. And one of my buddies went in the cooler and started sucking a little NOS off all the whipped cream cans and passed out on them. And then the boss came in and found them, like, face down on like a huge, like, bin of whipped cream cans. And then we got in trouble. We didn't get fired though, because when you're 16, you'll work for minimum wage. They will let you get away with it.
Oh yeah. Believe me, I worked as a waiter for a long time, and I must have been sacked 20 times. But every time they'd call the next day and go, "You alright for a shift?" "Yeah, no worries."
Little bit get you in here. We actually kind of need that.
Oh, Ronnie! What a peach. Inside a yard here is superb. What a baller.
I got fired from Dunkin' Donuts because apparently trying to impress girls by drinking a jelly straight out of a gun is against company policy.
Frowned upon, is it?
Yeah.
Classic NCS banger.
See what happens here.
Ooh, I'll tell you what happened here. Terrible. Oh man, it's so good to have Ronnie back.
So I'll be honest, this is about where I'm going to end the season. 18-176. I'll be proud of that. I'm not hitting 2. There's going to be no singing for David.
So there endeth the session.
There endeth my season, I think.
19,334 so far.
You beat me. And you play multiple accounts, so that's pretty impressive.
And where are we? 467.4.
Go back to the top when you're done.
The top?
Of your clan. The members button. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that a nice little... That's a good job that you did there.
Good job you did there.
That's right. That's what I was looking for there.
It's a good job you did there. I said to everyone, Mikey's the kind of president that just says, follow me. This is how it's done. And I like that kind of leadership.
Well, hopefully I'll see you at season 25 again, and I'll be playing with you 24, so...
Yeah, baby. Well, we're going to be together next season, so you can expect Mikey and I to be dual streaming together next season as well as we engage in the Tarts push. That's going to be starting from Monday. There's going to be so much Tour 11 content next season. I'm scared to tell you all about it, but there's going to be content every single day. There's going to be something going on tomorrow. Thank you all. Oh, look who arrives at the end. It's the beautiful Ingrid. Absolutely wonderful to see you. Welcome in. So, thank you all for being here. It's been a big old session. Thank you, Mikey, for hanging out. It's been wonderful hosting you. You've been a wonderful guest. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I had so much fun. Thank you.
Good times. And Scotty can't wait for the Tarts push. Vader can't wait for the Tarts push. I can't wait for the Tarts push. It's going to be Tart and Rainbows all the way next season with a little bit of mirrors for my boy Mini Nerves. Anyway, enjoy your 4th of July celebrations. Party hard, party safely. Don't be a dickhead. And look after each other. That's all you got to do. And you'll be guaranteed a nice time this weekend. So thank you for hanging out. Enjoy your day. We'll see you really soon. Lots of love. Until the next time we say... bye-bye now.